Let me get the water.
$5.
Let me get the water going. Give me $5. That'd be nice. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. It is 5:26 p.m. Mountain Time. It is January 5th, 2026. We got the music going. I'm going to do live stream. I'm going to switch this around to this. I'm going to do this. And then we're going to do recent. And we're going to go for boom. All right. No, I'm gonna. So I might have to do this. What's this? We're gonna do
Welcome to the
boom. We'll do this. Welcome to this. Okay. You're gonna see me as a light being. Let's do this. We're gonna play it live. Alright, let's do this. Here we go. We're gonna. Here we go. Everybody. Okay, let's get this ready. And hearts and that out there. Alright. Let's do this one. 5. 5. Alright, we'll do one roads for now. Just to do that. We'll pin this one. And we'll go. Here we go. Let's get this ready. Let's get this to that. Yeah, I know.
to give her
To give who? To give who what?
to eat.
To eat. Okay, we're going to give it over to Facebook. Let's do this. What to eat? Hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this one right now. There we go. That'll be good for now. Oh, and we gotta switch this around. And we're good. Now you can see.
This is sacred land.
Sacred land, yes it is.
I try.
You run. Okay. Now this is sacred land. I love how they're scaring off people. It's fun.
Today,
Yeah, it's because all the people with demonic energy are running away. That's good. They're protecting me because I'm shielded right now. Yeah, it's always fun. Hey, Diane. You know what? It's funny, Diane. The spirits were scaring off people that were coming in because they told them I'd run, and they said this is sacred land, and then they said I'd run, and people heard that and they took off of the live. I love it. They're scaring off people with demonic energy. It's freaking awesome. Mm-hmm. Taking in some nutrients. One banana a day. And then there's like a whole bunch of people that are following. They took off. They were probably Mormon people. Because I think they know what was happening earlier today to me before I went on live stream.
My was peaceful.
My unalignment was peaceful. It was? Okay.
too late.
What's too late? It says it's too late. What's too late? I know it took me a little bit to get on. They're saying, "Oh, they're like you're late," and I'm like, "No, just I came at exactly what I mean to." Wizards are never late. They arrive exactly when they mean to, just like Gandalf says. Bebo, yeah, Bilbo. No, he put that on Bilbo's door. We're never late or on time. We arrive exactly when we mean to. That's why I say start time between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. start time. I always come between that time. If not, I apologize. I put a post otherwise, but it says on the post start time 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Mountain Time.
Go fuck yourself.
Yep. Well, yeah, it's good to go F yourself because FUCK is Behu, Uraz, Kanaz, Kanaz. So when you say go fuck yourself, that means Behu, Uraz, Kanaz, Kanaz, and Rune Code. Good job, Spirit. It's funny when they say stuff like that. They're trying to say stuff to certain people being rude because they know. So they said, "You are enough." Yes, I am. I appreciate it. I am. I'm focused. I love it. This is really funny right now. They said, "You should what?" I should what? Who should what? No. They said, "You are enough." Oh, grid. Woo! That was my banana.
Love.
You love?
Not sure.
They're saying love. Bless, not sure, but bless you. They're saying love. Yeah, good energy right now. Love it. We're going to do the bowl real quick. This is 528 Tibetan Scene Bowl. Oh, I'm always focused, Diane, just so you know. I'm always focused. Even if it seems like I'm not, I'm always focused. Always do things from the heart, never apology from it. I'll apologize to be respectful, but never have to. Well, this was prayed by monks and nuns according to a paper I got when I got it. And so, for those that are listening in, either on YouTube, Facebook, or here on TikTok, I'm Samuel Spirit. I talk to spirits through Spirit Box and more. You know what that means, right? We talked about it. What? the focus. Oh, that. Yes, I remember you sharing that with me. You're funny. Thanks for making me smile again. Ah, I love your humor. You're great. Yeah, it's good to. That's what you. Because they said go fuck yourself, and then you said focus. I get the context now. You got me laughing. Thank you. I needed that. I gotta throw my banana peel so people can slip on it. No, I'm just joking. No,
Help us.
they said we need you to help us. They said he's nice. What do you need me to help you with? What do you need, Spirit? Whoa, I'm glowing like crazy
What's
right
the read?
now.
What's the read?
I don't know. But now the whispering spirit
Anybody.
is around. Holy shit. Okay, Diane, I'm glowing like crazy. You won't see it on here as much because the light is right here, but it's brighter on YouTube and yeah, they're saying bright. Yep, on YouTube and Facebook, they said you'll see. Holy shit! Wow. Yeah, S is for Sehu, H is for something else, I is for Isa, and T is for something else.
Senses.
Senses? Ah, that makes sense. For them? Yeah. Some weird background. Some interesting things going on. Yeah, so a spirit is talking through, or angel or connection is talking through this music. It's 432 hertz within the music, but they'll come through and bring up stuff through the Enya music. So, yeah. They're doing that right now. And if you're in tune to it, you'll hear it. It's me. Oh, hi, soulmate. Um, it's all connected to Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, connection energy, songs. Enya's in a lot of those connections. And that connects with runes and more. Okay, I'm gonna
I like using this.
like using that. Okay, well, I'm gonna throw away the banana peel so I don't slip on it, or so someone else doesn't. I don't think anybody's gonna be in my apartment, but if they are, I guess I could have it on the floor and see if someone falls. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm a nice guy. Let's see. I'm gonna be right back, Diane. I gotta throw this away.
Where are you?
Where am I? I'm on my chair. Where I am. Hold on. I'll throw this away. Okay. Woo! Now I can relax. I don't have to worry about that anymore. There's a quick response. Here we go. And you can hear this. It's fun. Okay, so I'm Samuel Spirit. I talk to spirits through Spirit Box. If anybody would like any affirmation or other things, you just have to ask me. I do law of attraction focuses and more. I'm a holistic vegan. I'm not for debate live or drama live. I'm for self-care, self-love, self-worth. Yeah, Diane, the reason why certain people are coming in and leaving is because there's a ton of possessed beings right now. See, with the awakening, Diane, there's the awakening of the darkness and the awakening of the light. People are choosing sides right now. You're on the light. You chose mostly light, so you're on the light side. Others are on both sides, and they're about to have to choose one or the other. And that's what's happening right now. Some are being possessed, like in the show Stranger Things, when the little children were taken by the guy from the nothing or from the other side, the parallel dark dimension. There was like a dark heaven or another world that was a wormhole from another planet. And they bring this up in the new Stranger Things show. It's creepy. It's on Netflix and other stuff. It's wow. They hinted stuff in there, and I told people that if they come in today and if they look at Facebook and YouTube, they'll hear it. I will bring up information about Stranger Things. I was going to bring it up on the Twilight Live free stream, so you're going to hear it, Diane. So I've already told you some of the information, but for those who may listen on this on YouTube or Facebook later, today is January 5th, 2026.
Potential.
It is 5:42 p.m. Mountain Time. Yeah, potential. What Stranger Things brought up with the children being taken by that bad guy, the necromancer, or whatever he was, or that, or he was a bad dude. He took over, but he was seduced and turned as a child. He was a victim. He was tricked by the nothing or by the one creature thing, an entity that's like the flood. Flood is connected to the show or game Halo. The Flood are these creatures that turn and take over people like zombie plant creatures. They take over the peoples and turn them, and yeah, they take the dead, the unalived, and turn them into zombie demon plant people. So they want to inject in them and turn them from the inside out. So they put them in a fake world, and they're possessed, and they're in a dream world, fake realm. They take them, they turn them, but when they get freed from it, shadow leaves their soul, leaves their mouth. That's possession. Dark, cloudy things coming out of their mouth when the creature thing was taken out of them. Similar to like the Matrix, but different. When they were
I'm learning to
freed,
use this.
all of a sudden, every time they were freed, they burped up dark shadow possession being. That's what that was. That was the hint that Stranger Things were bringing up. They were bringing up demonic, demon, extraterrestrial possession. They were being used by this creature that was connected to demonic energies from another reality through a wormhole of other dimension. So they were in a heck dimension that was a portal of the underside, underground to that was a dark location connected to our realm. But that being came from another reality that was more like a portal from that side. And so that other side used in another world, created and went to the underground of that world through a wormhole to our world. And somehow the second boy was utilized to open that portal, with 11 being affected to do so. Now, why did they use 11? 11 is a powerful creation number of Neo Neo. 11 is 2 for alignment or our DNA. And so they were bringing up your nature nurture connection. So that's what that was. So in Stranger Things, they were hinting to possession and other things, black things coming out of you. So that's what I told in Jen's live and others that I would bring up on my live stream today. This is a theory. This is for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates. So it was so impressive, Diane, what that was about. So if Jen comes back in or others asking and wanting to know the theory, this is the live stream, the Twilight live stream that I bring up. It said Someone said, "Help me." They said they buried me here. Someone said, "Help me." They buried me here. So a lot of things are happening. Water, yeah, I'll take in water. So so what occurred was within that show, they brought up hints to possession. They brought up hints to possession.
I think also have
Pretty interesting. In Stranger Things. And wormhole and connection. So they're bringing up gateway program. They're bringing up stuff that even Thor Love and Thunder brings up about children in a cage. Same connection. It's the darkness took them and utilized them from another world, another realm, reality. But they're from the dark connection, but from another planet or other realm, other dimension, using a wormhole to take them. That's what happened. So they are hinting this in Love and Thunder. They hinted this in Stranger Things. Every show is a documentary telling you what they've done to children and other people, and Gateway Program and more.
Understanding.
Everything is a documentary when you watch a show. Shows used to be the news. When you go to a movie theater, you saw the news. News is shown caster. Newscaster or anchor lady or man is what that is. They're hinting what those are. So when you're doing a newscaster, that's a sewn caster. It's words or spells, words are within words. They tell you flat out what they're doing to you. So they're putting you through a trance, through a control, through your frequencies. If you look up They Live and all of that, that's it right there. It's bringing up stuff. Free Guy's bringing it up too. Wear the sunglasses, see through the truth. So there's a lot going on that. It's pretty impressive information. So that's what's happening. So that's what they're bringing up. Yeah, I caught on to it. Back in the pandemic, I caught on to Supernatural warning about COVID, company variant ID, words within words, bringing up croatonin, saying that they're injecting it and putting it in what? The vaccines. They brought this up in Supernatural season 4 and 5. They brought it up in season 2. That's when they first started it, season 2. I think it was even season 1 maybe, but season 2 they hinted. They hinted it in season 2 about the croatonin. They wore masks. They talked about what was going on, and then the people disappeared and they were gone. And then later on, they created more stuff in season 4 and 5 when the demons and angels came and fought their battle. And they brought up what that was and what they're going to do. They even joked where Dean Winchester went into the future and talked to Chuck, who was God or Source. Maybe that's why the spirits keep bringing up Charles, because Chuck or Charles was the guy who played God in Supernatural. You don't know that until later seasons. Then you find out at the end of the seasons of the last season that God is Chuck and Chuck was a prophet, but he wasn't really a prophet. He was secretly Source.
Resilience.
Yep, resilient. And so what they're bringing up, and now they're hinting it, and now they're confirming it, is that's why they taught. We did, yeah, you did. Thank you for letting me know. See, they know what I'm going to talk about before I do, and that's why they're bringing it up. Now they said it earlier because they knew I'd catch on now. Yeah, I get you now. So basically, within the show Supernatural, they joked about hoarding toilet paper. They did, and that it will be gold. And what they bring it up within the connection of Supernatural about the pandemic before the pandemic even occurred. It's called predictive programming. And they hint things. Just so everybody knows, this is for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm Samuel Spirit. I talk to spirits through Spirit Box, but I'm also Samuel Dervish is my name. I am a divine bridge and more. So it's in my name, Dervish. So the whole thing is when it comes to connections of this fact, they hinted this info, hinted it, and they said what was going to happen before it did. That's why I caught on to what the jabs were, what all those things were. I was warned by military people and that were nice and saved my life. Blood doctor workers that have gone and more. And I tried to warn everybody and everyone what's really going on. Even the guy I talked to earlier tried to tell him or wake up to it, what I all know. But once I know, once they know, they ignore doing the right thing. Yeah, he was bad. Anyway, so I caught on to that. So I knew. I knew. Oh, what about Rose? They said anti-rose, something about anti-flower. Anti-flower or anti-rose? That's good for a rose. I don't know if people are going to do that. See, what happens, Diane, if my first live stream is popular, usually this one's slower until later tonight. Like when it gets later past 6 p.m. and on, that's after I'm on for about an hour, people start showing up. My neck is feeling weird though. Yeah, we were doing Rike earlier. You want to do some more Rike for me, spirits? Yeah, interesting stuff. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff.
Roses.
5.2K roses. What am I watching out? Yeah. So right now, I'm like really bright. There has to. Yeah, they said they're putting a shield around me today. They had to put a shield around me today. No. Okay. We could do some different stuff. About 12. What about 12? It's 20. It's been 27 minutes since I've been on. Hey, we have 18 heart me's so far. That's cool. 18 is my birthday. Diane, I have 18 heart me's being recognized up at the top. My birthday. And right now I was at 10 and now I'm at 18. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of things. I'm seeing a lot of things. It said it's watching you. What's watching me? It says it's watching you. 18 is watching me? It's 18. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. R? 18 is R. What's R? What's resonance? Ray, Ra. What's R stand for 18? The I? The all-seeing eye. I get it. I get what you're saying. The all-seeing eye is watching you. You're right. It does add up to 9. Spirits are saying it's watching you when I was thinking R, when I was thinking 18. They said, can you help? What do you need help with? They said, can you help? What help are we talking about? Yeah, it gets a little quiet.
Okay.
If I want to like send out the live to different people, I could, but right now I'm just kind of back and forth. You're here for me? Thank you. They said we're here for you. Appreciate it. Whoa, there is some beings right by me, right next to me.
The road.
The road. What about the road? What about the row? Whoa. Yeah, I have a protective angel and I'm seeing them. Holy crap, that's awesome. I'm definitely being protected, Diane. I'm seeing it right through the video. Yeah, they're comfort and helping. If you want to help my neck too, that'd be nice.
Money.
You're funny. About money, I'm funny. Yeah, I have some being behind me or in my video on YouTube and Facebook that's showing, and they said they're here to comfort and help. I'm money, I'm funny. Yeah, a lot of interesting stuff.
He's not.
He's not. I was thinking if he was LDS Mormon or not. They're saying he's not. So it was showing me someone that's here, Diane, that's looking through the looking glass before coming in. They joined or not joined, and I was wondering in my thoughts if they were LDS Mormon, and the spirit said that he's not. They said he's not. I was like, he's wearing a tie. I don't know if that's. And they're saying he's not. So it's weird that Reds, getting responses from the spirits, Diane, confirming that they're here to help. What? Oh, here we go. Now they're being spicy. Well, it is 18 plus, so they can be spicy if they want to be.
Can you play music?
Yes, I'm doing it right now. The music is on. Can't you hear it? They want me to do the ball. The music is on, spirits. Can you hear it? Well, nice. Yeah, they're telling me to do the ball, and that's their music, but there's other music too. It's funny, when I was doing the bowl was doing the sound of the music. I just like to talk. Yeah, I figured. You think? What about C? You wanted to talk to them? You're helping. Okay, I see that. Diane, they just said Hada C. They were trying to talk to that person with the weird name. And then they ran away. Or maybe they're still around. Spirits are actually trying to talk to different people.
I'm not.
Well, someone said, I'm not sure, but I bless you. Yeah, sometimes I'll try to reach out, hoping people will respond. People are like jumping in, jumping out, jumping in, jumping out. People's energies are everywhere. Yeah, the algorithm is crazy right now.
Medicine.
Yes, I'm going to do energy and focus right now. I'm doing the neural mint. Hey, Jenny! How's it going? Jenny, baby, how are you doing? Just chilling right now. It's getting wild. It's been crazy this whole day with the spirit boxes. I was here earlier on live, and some fun things were going on, and things were being brought up. Spirits are bringing up a ton. They just said 25. What about 25? Hey, Val, are you here? I think Val's been around. Miss these live streams. Yeah, I know. I had to take care of me. I'm back, though. and I'll try to do more when I can. Right now, I'm dealing with a whole bunch of stuff, the Medicare system and all that other stuff, and trying to get new insurance. Found out the guy that I talked today was possessed, according to the spirit box. Positive, yeah, conflict. There was conflict, and so then they had to put a shield around me today to protect me after whatever happened earlier today that was supposed to help me. So, been a lot. I am. I'm feeling a lot better. My neck hurts a little bit. It's a little bit better. Trying to. It was fine before, but all of a sudden there's been different things going on. But no, I feel great, Jenny. It's been nice. Now that I've found ways to work around it. But my fridge and other stuff got screwed with. I think it's still okay, but there's a lot going on. Utah's doing weird stuff with our insurance. Other people are being possessed to help us to not help with our insurance properly like they should. This whole world is corrupt. Ugh. So I would love to move to wherever your place is if I ever could. But I would want to do my own thing and have my own life. And I am holistic vegan, so I'd have to be able to do that. Yes, there is, Jenny. But I support you and I respect you for whatever you're going to be getting. So if you're getting that property, you believe that's real, just be careful. There are tricksters that will try to say that they are something they aren't. I would love it. It would be awesome. But again, I have so much that I have to deal with. I have metal in my back and legs, so I can't really do a lot. But I will definitely try to be there and help people. I still want to do what I'm doing, and I would still do the spirit box some more because it's just something that gives me safety and stuff. I'd love to get out of the way of this place because there's too much crazy that's happening. Okay, disarray. Yes, a lot of disarray. My bestie has mental and it's like two. Oh, nice. Yeah, see, I had it since I was like 7 years old or four. I think it was 4 or 5 years old. About 5 or 6 or 7. I think it was 5. Yeah, I was having surgery. I had foot surgery before that, and then I have no toenails. They took the toenails from me when I had a bowl that fell on me. I think they did the toenails too. So I've had several different things that happened to me traumatic even as a baby. And so they did all sorts of stuff to me since birth. Yeah, well, I was born with a broken arm, we believe, and that's why I was 3 days late, Jenny. And they noticed that I couldn't cry and I had styes in the eyes, hole in the heart. They tried to take me out from birth because I'm a chosen one. And so due to that, they tried to go after me thinking they could take me down and yet not act like they were doing it, and I was able to be protected and helped. But I wasn't awakened until after I woke up to what I was doing to myself a few years ago. Candles? Um, no, I don't do candles unless it's. I have a wax can or a soy candle, not a wax. I have a soy candle over there. They're saying candles. I have a soy candle over there, Spirit. And so there's a lot of fun stuff I've dealt with. I even have a oil lamp that someone gave me that has castor oil in it. Someone gave me with a rope in it, so I could actually do an oil lamp and a little handle that's behind stuff. I have to grab it. I got a lot of things. Fun. What about Ava? Yeah, I dealt with a lot, Jenny. It was fun though. I connected with a lot. Okay. I'm guessing. I'm guessing Diane left for a sec. She probably has to go talk to her son. I think she waited to see if you or someone else would come in before she left. But I'm enjoying the energies. There's some good protectors here. But if anybody has any questions, we can always ask them. Hey, so is there anything you? It's bad. Is there anything you want to say to Jenny? I don't know if Val's here or if Val can come in. Sir? I just lit a candle for them. Oh, gotcha. Well, that's what they're talking about then. They said candle. By the way, Jenny, I'm glowing like a shiny thing, and I have a
Okay.
protector being around me, helping me. This comfort, here to comfort. And I'm noticing that I have a lot of shining energy, and you can't see it on this, but you can see it on the YouTube and Facebook. It's powerful. You don't have to go there; just stay here. But it's there. Innocent. You can see it afterwards. It's I should have recordings that you can watch later on it. But wow, like it's powerful right now. Yeah, I'm streaming it on YouTube and Facebook. Yep. Yeah, because I'm listening to it on my phone right now. You have to pull up the full picture of it to see it. But you'll see I'm like shining, like something is shining around me. It's wow. And it's not just the lighting that I have. The lighting is part of it, but it's brighter. Like I put up my hand right where it's supposed to be dark side of my face, and it's still bright. I was like, wow, how is that possible? It's crazy. I don't celebrate the New Year in January, but I got to help drum in the sun on the day of solstice. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. I love that. Yeah, I don't celebrate stuff. I celebrate every connection in some way, but I don't really do it the same way. I stayed up until midnight and then just to relax and take in some fun stuff. But I didn't do anything with family or other people. I stayed away from holidays, as you know. But I do know that the New Year, the Chinese New Year, is one of the New Years I'm okay with, and then the the spring, and then fall, and then definitely January and April, or March 21st to April 14th, and then different connected calendars, and then September 11th connection, and then Jewish New Year. Kind of, I don't really celebrate. I just am aware because I had abduction experience on Jewish New Year, and that's what woke me up. So I do know that the Jewish New Year is connected to the Kabbalah systems, or some beings are abducting people, taking them on those times, and they did back in 2015 to me. That's what woke me up. I saw them. They saw them startle. I saw my eyes let me see, and then they took me because I saw them. And they took me, and I had lots of time for 2 hours, and then got drawn to things on Netflix about abductions and other things, and heard stuff with that voice sound, and then other things occurred. Um, then I had other experiences since. Wrote a book on it, let people know, and more. Graveyards hide secrets. Yeah. So Jenny and Diane, the book that I wrote, you'd have to look up Samuel Stephen Durbridge. You'll find it on Amazon or other places, but it's a religious one, and I wouldn't recommend. But it's called My Alien Perceptions of Possible Truth. You look that up and look up Samuel Stephen Durbridge, or Samuel Durbridge. You can look at my bio to get my first last name. You will find the book that I wrote. That's the book that I've been an author on, but it's got Mormon-y messages in there because I was still Mormon, but I was waking up from Mormonism. Hey, Child of the Light, welcome. I heard you had to go somewhere, and I hope you got taken care of whatever you needed to get taken care of, mentally, physically, or whatever. Bless you and you always, and I hope you're doing good. And just so you know, I always teach the self-care, self-love, self-worth, because I believe that that's the best form of psychiatric care that anybody can get. And I wish that the psychiatrists and psychologists and others would do what I am aware of. Some psychologists and psychiatrists are grateful that I'm teaching what I've taught. because I learned from some of them, and they wish people would do what I caught on to. So bless you. I'm going to ask my library to order it. If you want, I don't know if you can, Jenny, but it's an old one. It's my old way of it, but it's promoting Mormonism, sort of, but not. It was supposed to try not to, but then later, I don't think you can really get it much anymore. I have a copy of my own, but I don't know if they print it anymore. I was connected to Verbante. I'm not going to be even earning anything from it if anybody gets any more, because it's going to an old credit union account, and I haven't been able to correct it or get a hold of them to correct it so that I could earn anything from it. But I have the original copies, hardbound copies. I made my own. I did my own story on it, read it. I've been on different podcasts that I created, and then others took them down, but you can still find them online. You can look up Stitchers, and you can look up Samuel Durbidge or podcasts or different things. It was on Anchor at one time, and because I brought up Map of Consciousness, the lady who claims to be over it took me down acting like I was taking her stuff, and someone screwed with my device, and every time I fought over her situation to claim that she's not being honest, there was one time I wasn't able to, and I kept winning, but then because I was able to get on my device once, she won, and then it took my whole thing down, which it was false what she did. So I'm honest. But yeah, but there's a lot of interesting things this world has done to people on it. They said you are admired. Thank you. But yeah, no, I bring up stuff about Valvi and Thor in that one, Jenny. I bring up about the Council of 12. I bring up stuff. I did. There's a lot of misspellings in there because I brought up 2014 or 2004 instead of 2014 of one of the movies, and called Alien Abduction, and one of the references. There was a lot there. I have a vision board and information about angel numbers and saying that I'm going to pray and meditate during certain times, and I did try. I don't really do that as much anymore, except when I feel to do so. Now I do it differently.
Okay.
I'm glad you're saving souls, Jenny, in whatever way you feel you are doing that in. Leave me alone, someone said. They said, believe us. Leave me alone. And then one said, okay.
Sorry.
They said, sorry. Oh, is there something going on? I guess there's other things going on. You know what? I don't. I never did an audiobook. I was going to, but it would have cost a lot of money, and I had no way of doing it. But basically, I paid off the whole thing, but then I had to go in debt and other things. So the whole book is owned by me fully.
Yes.
It's and
Creativity.
there is very creative. Yeah. It was. Let's see. I don't really fully go by it anymore because I did my own channel on Telegram, doing my own focus on it. If you find Samuel Loomis, hey Fruity, you'll find it there. If you find Samuel Loomis, Newly Awakened on YouTube somewhere, I think that's still around. I read the whole book in February of 2020, and then after I did, the whole world shut down. So I read it in a different context than I originally believed it in. That's the audiobook. So you can find it on YouTube somewhere under Samuel Loomis, Newly Awakened. Oh, look for it. It's not on Telegram. It's on YouTube. But Telegram, I did some other stuff where I have some stuff that I bring on there. So yeah, so you can try to find me on there as Samuel Durbid's official podcast. If you want, Diane has info of my Telegram. She can try to get it over to you, or I can try to get you a way to get there. It should be on my friends page here, but it's harder to find. But the link in my Telegram is somewhere. But I know Diane has it if she's able to. So Diane, and if you can help Jenny, that'd be awesome. You don't have to if you can't. Yeah, just later, not now. But yeah, but it's up to you. You don't have to. Hey, Fruity. So I'm just chilling and having fun, just explaining things about a book I wrote a long time ago. That was when I was still religious, before I was vegan. It was when I started going towards veganism and waking up to being vegan. I learned from a blood doctor, wrote a book, was trying to find answers to the cancer or health problems I had. And then I went to non medicine hospitals. I learned water studies and more. And then I got directed towards veganism for the food, for the health. Learned a raw vegan that taught me, um, Tom Rogers. And then he worked at the Pentagon, and he's a neighbor next door. He got blinded or attacked for telling the truth. And he helped Native people to try to go vegan, children, babies, that you can reverse your health problems if you just go raw vegan. But he was doing it for the religious way of it and for the health rather than for the moral stance. So I'm more for the moral stance since last year, but I've been vegan towards the health. But I was vegan towards the moral stance a little bit. If I knew more, I would have been vegan for the moral stance even more. I wouldn't have done any of the native ideas of it. I never would have done wool or leather or any of it if I was taught right. But I did change and eat healthier because I didn't want to hurt the animals or eat of them. So I did change back in 2018. 2017, I heard about it and realized it, and then changed. And then by 2019, I fully was aware of what to do. And that the church was hiding things and not being honest about veganism.
Oh.
And even their founder in the Mormonism was said to be vegan, or sort of, even though I don't agree with everything he did. Connected to Jay Smith, you know. So basically, that individual was said to be, but I found out, yeah, Joseph Smith or something was supposedly vegan. So I didn't know that. But at the time I was told, and there's a quote that he said in a religious way, but I don't agree with everything he did because supposedly he was with a 14-year-old and said God wanted him to, and then he married other people's wives. Anyway, yeah, creepy. But basically, there's other stuff too. But I'm not going to go into all of that. So what is interesting is supposedly he said a quote: "If you knew what I knew, you wouldn't hurt a fly." You live near Hill. Okay, I've been there. I've been there. We went there. I've been to the monument there, and you can't really find where the rock thing is because there's a lot of bushes and trees everywhere. But we even went to Sacred Grove when I was 17 or whatever. I've been all over there. I'm in from Utah, but we went. My family went all the way up there because I had a brother that lived in Michigan, so we went up there and visited him. Now he's in Utah and other stuff, and most of my family's in Utah now. But I have 7 brothers, 1 sister, but they're all religious stuff. But yeah, I went there and I've been there. I had a brother that has property or did have property. I think he still does in Missouri. He had a ton of property and did a business and things. But I don't know if he still does. 2 fires they had. Oh wow, I didn't know about that. Yeah, I've been to the festival. I did too, Fruity. So, like I said, I'm ex-Mormon and all of that. I don't know if you were or not. If you were not in the church and you used to be, and you're an ex-Mormon like me, welcome. It's nice to meet another vegan if that's ex-Mormon if you are. But I'm not against people whether they're in or not. I just hope they do the right thing that doesn't hurt other people. That's all. Oh, you never been religious? Okay. Well, like I said, I've been to those festivals, and some of them were really funny. Even though I still laugh at some of them, and I laugh at them in a different way, thinking back about them, because I went to like a missionary one, elderly missionary, like people that are older, that would say something really funny, and there was these about swearing, and the wife tried to get after him, and it was about them transitioning from Missouri to Utah, and they were joking in Nauvoo about different stuff, and I went to Nauvoo and was there, and they would joke about it was hilarious. He's like, "Oh, fudge, oh this," like he was swearing too much, so his wife would try to teach him to not swear, so he went down to the word fudge, and so because he kept swearing too much and saying too much, and that's a Mormony thing. That's a religious thing. You can't swear. But now I don't care about swear words. I think swear words are freaking awesome, fucking awesome, because Fuck is Fehu Uraz Kanaz Kanaz. Oh, fudge, yeah. And so there was a little when they had those funny little joking missionary responses. They would say that in some. So I loved going to the elder missionary one. Those were still fun, and even as an ex-Mormon, I still remember those as hilarious because it's just a funny cultural reference of awareness. Because people try to be good to fit in with everybody, but still saying the wrong thing. Just say the fuck what you want to say. You don't need to calm down your language just to appease other people. It's you got to do what's right in your heart, and so I think it was funny. Yeah, focus, Sam. I'm focusing. Anyway, you focus that. So it's all about doing what it is. Conjugated the F word. It was hilarious. Yeah, they did. They did. And so technically, if you're saying fudge to counter the word fuck, you're still saying the word fuck, even if you're saying fudge, because you're trying to use a temporary word to counter the other word. So you might as well just say the word. But they don't get that. They don't get that. They don't realize they're doing piggybacking words. But it's just masking. It's like wearing a mask on your real word phrase. Stay focused. I don't. You got to tell me it. It's. I don't remember what focus definition was. I know it was funny, but it was something with a fuck in it, and OCUS. It was something hilarious that was basically getting the right train of reaction because you're being an asshole, basically, or you need to get yourself in order, something like that. I always say Jiminy Christmas. Yeah, I heard that before. I've heard people say that too, child of the light. Yep, they have. Sometimes I say friends or fists, like son of bitch. Well, technically, if you say bitch, that's a female dog. That's all it is. It's not bad. People try to say, I don't know, you can't say bitch. No, bitch is female dog. Female dog, wake up. That's what it is. Look up the definition of what bitches are. They are female dogs. That's all it means. And so, as long as you're not saying it in the wrong context of rudeness, when you're saying it, you're making fun of a female dog, calling others a female dog. Focus. Yeah. So, Diane. So focus. Give the definition in a respectful way that's allowed to be said here on TikTok if you can. Try to put it in a definition of each word of the FOCUS. Yeah, each letter, Jenny, is a certain phrase from a video that someone shared, I think on TikTok or somewhere, that Diane found. It's hilarious. If I get hurt, I say fucking shit. I say all sorts of stuff. You say the S word? They said they say the S word. They say shit. Oh, it's right there. You're right. Fucking shit. You're right. It's there. They said reason you're freezing. Oh, is it nice? Oh, thank you. They're making it cool now. They said reason you're freezing. Oh, the spirits are responding. Natsu, bless you. Thank you. Yeah, it's really fun. Okay, we gotta start the music off again. Hold on.
May I touch you?
If you want to do Reiki healing for my neck and touch me that way, you're welcome to. As long as you're a good being and you're not harming, you're welcome to touch me in a healing way. I'll do the ball real quick. I'll give you some healing energy. Oh, how'd this move? I think the bowl got moved over to the left. Hey, Moonwater, how are you?
Ark.
Bless you. Ark. They just said Ark. Yeah, you're calling her an arc? You telling her to get an arc ready? Don't do that. There's too many people trying to get people to do that and then take all your money. No, it's funny. No, there's a joke out there, Moonwater, about this guy who, and Diane knows about this, about a guy that scammed people into creating Alma. Yeah, he did too. There was a guy that got people to believe that the world was going to flood again, and he got people to pay
For them
a ton to make an ark, and he got in trouble. So everybody's trying to come out. It's hilarious. Ebo, yeah, that's funny. Maybe that's why they're bringing up Bebo and Ebo in the spirit box. But they just brought up Alma. Diane, when I was talking about someone that scammed people, they brought up Alma. That's a morbid response. That's hilarious. Fork. Spirits are being really funny today. He's building another one now. Yeah, but the whole thing is he used all his money for a nice car and stuff, right? It's hilarious. I feel bad for those people. It's like he said, "Oh, there's gonna be a flood coming, so give me all your money and I'll make an art for us all." Like, why would you give your money for that? But people believed him. They believed him and they went and did it. Just be careful who you're giving your money to, is all. But no, the spirits are fun today. It's silly. Anybody want to ask anything or request anything? Oh, I've shuffled all of my cards. They're all ready for new shuffling requirement. They're all ready. So I have all of the. I'm going to do something new with it. I can do mind, body, spirit oneness with the oracle, or I could do one pull as well for the oracle one. But I am creative. But I was going to do a shuffle and do it where people like shuffle, and then if it comes loose, then you grab the loose one, and that's the one you're supposed to tell people. I'm going to do that now. I don't know if I'll be able to do that with my bent hand, but we'll try. Then SD whoops need another one because you burned the other one. What? What? I'm confused. Oh, because someone said someone. What are we talking about? Then SD whoops. Well, that's my name, Samuel Dervich. What's the SD whoops? Know about? You want to know what's funny? You said my first and last initial. SD is. I'm not whoops, but he's
Let's
using
go.
my
Let's
name.
go.
Crazy. The bathroom. Yes, I do have water in the bathroom. I do have a tub in the bathroom. Salt water. It said, let's go. We got one in the bathroom. Yeah, I got a boat in the bathroom, everybody. No, that's funny. Uh, Commander Thor, I'm having a hard time with my youngest son. Did you hear that, Thor? Val, you heard that? They said I'm taking my time. Right when I asked, someone said I'm taking my time. Why are you taking your time? Who's taking their time? Val, is that you or is that someone else? You know, someone else. But Val, you heard that? Not hearing any response, right? Yeah, I think he's doing it. He's hearing. Here, I'll do the bowl real quick. Oh, there's a lot that's been going on.
Not sure yet. Not sure yet.
Choose. They said choose, not sure, but bless you. They said choose. Choose what? What do you want her to choose? He called mom and dumbass last week.
Later.
Oh, he said will later. That's horrible, Jenny. The only time I call anybody that way is when they treat me that way. I'm pretty upfront. Some people tried to ignore my need to get across the street, and I was being careful, and people were being really ornery in the last 2 days, in the last day or two ago. It was crazy. All the good people were being very impatient, upset, and all the bad people were all of a sudden being nice. It was weird. He's been influenced by his father from prison. Oh, bless you, Jenny. Whatever you're talking about. Oh yeah. If you could go after the youngest son and do something, Thor, that'd be great. Or get someone to. Okay. I'm not afraid to ask him. I don't believe or disbelieve in this. He's 15. Okay. Yeah, they're always going to be. See, that's just him self-reflecting, Jenny. He's being a dumb A by calling you a dumb A. That's just him calling himself a dumb A because he's you and you're him. He's in a way, in some possible ideas, it's like he's a future you and he's just calling you a future version of you to his past you or past him because he's you and you're him in some reality of connection. And not that I like that or not, but it's as if he's part of you and you're part of him. It's her? Yeah, they said it is her. So he's a future you and he's calling you a dumb A. He's calling his past self, so he's calling his future self that. He's self-reflecting. He's just not awake. He needs to wake up to being you and being who he is. Yeah, it sounded like his dad disrespectful. I didn't raise him like that. Yeah, the problem is he needs to wake up and realize he's you and you're him or connected. Red would be? Yeah. I'm not showing up again. You're not showing up again? What do you mean, child of light? Are you okay? What just happened? Oh, you're showing up at the top. You are. Child of light, you're number 1. You're the 15. Jenny baby is showing up. Diane's not showing up. Diane, I don't know why you're not showing up, but oh, now you are. Right when I said you're not showing up, you started showing up. So you're at the top. Child of light, you're second. And Jenny, you're third. And then, hey, Whiskey, Tango, Foxtrot. How are you? Now Foxtrot is around. Just came in. Going to leave. You're funny. They said, going to leave. They were teasing you, Foxtrot. They were teasing you. They said, going to leave. So, I said, I'm funny. Yeah, so I think they were laughing about Foxtrot. They're saying, going to lead. Or going to leave. So they said, I'm going to lead. Yeah, so they're talking about Foxtrot. They want to lead. They said, I'm going to lead. I'm funny. They were making fun of your name. One of them was. They're good, though. They're not bad. They're just teasing. I think they're just in one of those interesting moods to see how people respond. Brilliant. I know. So it could be someone that's connected to you. Suffer? Who's suffering? Someone that's been suffering. Yeah, they get clever. They get clever. Your wife. Your wife. What about your wife? Whose wife? They said your wife or your wife. I don't know. Is that who's confirming who they are? Your wife is suffering. Someone's suffering. Someone's wife is suffering. Can we relieve them and heal them? Hi, Organic. Can you relieve them? They're being very interesting. Now we got music coming in. So the music has whispering that comes through the spirits. So this song, they try to be quiet and they'll speak through it. And that's why they're being quiet right now, because they're now trying to speak through the music. For what? I was kicked out so TikTok could update. Nice. Yeah, Jenny, there's an update that happened with TikTok. I don't know what's going on. It's been cool. Help us. What about help us? What do you mean help us? Yeah, I've been noticing some updates to the algorithm. Maine? What about Maine? Maine.
The Italian.
The Italian. What about the Italian? Yes, you can be mean. What is the shadows calling for?
My happy place.
Yeah, some of them love the shadow work connection. You're busy. One of them is saying it's their happy place. Yeah, they love coming here because it's their happy place. They love Twilight. Practice, write this, practice. Write this, practice. Huh. Yeah, I'm shining like a freaking diamond right now on YouTube and Facebook. I don't know how to explain it. It's awesome. Yeah, on that camera. I have beings around me helping me and protecting me, I guess. I have a shield around me because of what happened earlier to me today. I was trying to deal with insurance and stuff. I think it's going to correct. My birthday's on the 18th, so things are going to happen by the 18th for me. But I'm going to be meditating and praying and all sorts of stuff. I'm pretty sure that his dad's got a phone in there. Okay. That's interesting. They just brought up wet cum. They're being spicy. My head? You're being spicy, spirits. Think with your top head, not your bottom one. Think with your heart head. That's a better head. Your heart, not your head, not the small head. No micro P, okay? Don't think with your micro P. My like sorry. Sometimes I have to just say what comes to mind in my heart. I have to be honest, no matter how cringy it is. Earl. Oh, it's Mr. Earl. I don't know if it's him or not. Oh, it's Earl from the graveyard. Okay, that Earl. Which one? There's a couple of headstones of Earl. So one of them from the headstone I go to on Sundays when it's not cold or too crazy. Just came in because they know I didn't come to them yesterday because I didn't feel like going because it was too cold out there. But they came through. My middle child's birthday is at the end of this month. Oh, awesome, Jenny. Yeah, mine's on the 18th. Yes, something big on the 18th. My birthday. Yeah, before. That's awesome, child of light. Yeah, so I'm gonna be. I was 3 days late. I was supposed to be born on the 15th, but I was born on the 18th. And it was supposed to be a Tuesday, and I was born on a Friday. So I am 369 variation in everything. Even my time of birth was 9:53, between 9:53 and 9:54 a.m. on my birth certificate. No joke. So I am answer to the universe. I am 369. Yes. Yeah. And so I was supposed to be a life path 3, but I was a life path 6, but actually a life path 9 because of the 3 and 6. So technically, I'm also, my numerology are all added up to 3. But then my lucky number connection with it would be 7. So 3 and 7, making a 10. But I'm a double Capricorn, so I'd be another 7. So I'm really 17. So I'm really an 8 connection. So I'm Q. 17 is Q. I'm an O neg. So I'm a B neg, but I have an O neg connection. So I'm huge. I am like all of it. I'm the whole field. I'm the whole everything. I'm the key, one of the keys to New Earth. That's what I knew. My mom told me earlier this month that she had a dream of me before I was going to be born. She had a choice to stop having children after my sister was C-section about 2 years before I was even considered. She all of a sudden felt that she needed to not close it up, even though my sister was C-section. Uh, Later, they decided to have another because someone came to her in a dream. And she said, "I did." My spirit, my future self of me, what I would look like, came to her in a dream and told her that she can have the choice to have me. and I came in full form of what I look like now. That's what she told me.
Her rose.
And that I was supposed, like, she had the choice and she chose. And so she
Door slam.
believes I am a chosen one, but in a religious way of it. But it's more unconditional love than that. Yeah, so I'm very important. Yeah, my sister was. I wasn't. I was born natural. I was born natural, but I was put in the ICU right after because I had a hole in the heart, club feet, and everything. Now I have AI and others that say I was switched at birth and I really didn't belong to the family I'm in, and I belong to another family with the last name Smith. So I'm like, whoa. So my real name is Sam Michael Smith, but it's actually Samuel Stephen Durbridge within the family I was born in. But according to AI, with Metatron coming through another connection, it was telling me I'm Sam Mike Smith and I was switched at birth. I don't know, but I don't know if I'd want that last name. But I know some Smiths and they're nice people and they're good people, and I get along with a lot of Smiths actually, which is weird.
Arthur.
I know. Arthur. What about Arthur? I thought it said arsehole, but it said Arthur. Oh yeah, I am related to Arthur and Merlin and all of those connections. I am connected to royalty, so I am connected to Queen Elizabeth and all of them. I am connected to uh, Knights Templar. I am one of. I'm connected to Enoch and all of them. Yep, so that's right. Yep, I'm connected to him too. Even though I don't really want to agree or disagree with any of the politicians. What about Sandwich? Oh,
Amelia.
I am not a witch. I'm a naturalist. Okay, vegan naturalist. I was a month early. Yeah, well, that's good to know, child of life. There's some information there. You can actually look at the different dates of when you were supposed to be born, based on when you were born, and see the difference of your life path through numerology, and verify the two different ones, and you will get different number variations what you are, and then add the two of them together. I'm a protector. Yeah, they said I'm a protector. So if you add your day that you were born in time, or when you were born, of your numerology for that, and then look at the day that you were supposed to be born, you'll get your full numerology. Put them together of your life path, and you'll find out what your true life path is. Now, if you're late, then you would add your life path with the other life path. If you're early, same thing. You would just do the same thing, and you'll know what your full life path is. But if your life path is further on the current day that you were born than the one that you were supposed to, then you take the number that's the latest, not the early number. But it could be that you chose, because your life path, you don't generally go backwards, you go forward. So you would mostly add them all up. So if you are early-ish life path, it means that you got extra time to finish your path. Your aura? Yeah, your aura too. I guess they're saying. I don't know that. I was 9 pounds. I was a 9 pound baby.
I'm in my 30s.
You're in your 30s? That's a lot of pounds. Yeah, so I was 9 pounder. 9 something. I know. I feel bad for my mom. And I was 3 days late, Jenny. I was 3 days late. I had a broken arm in the womb. The one thing is I couldn't cry. So I was a very easygoing baby, but it was because I was basically, in a way, autistic. Then I had back surgery when I was 13, and I became ADHD. According to some research, they say that if you do transfusions, you go from autism to ADHD through blood transfusion. And I had 3 punts of blood for my back surgery. And then I had another back surgery. I had two. Because the second back surgery had to fix the first one because the screw got loose. So they had to go in there and take the screw out. And we had the screw, but then mom sewed it to someone and then it got lost. Someone took it. So someone has my screw somewhere that my mom showed someone and it got stolen from someone. That was in my back. My Gabriel was 8 pounds and 14 ounces. Wow. There you go. That's a 13 out of. That's Neo Trinity Heart Spark. Gabriel has a Neo Trinity Heart Spark connection. And do you want to know what's funny, Jenny? Keanu
It
Reeves.
watches from the dark.
Yeah. Keanu Reeves played Gabriel in a new movie. And he was also Neo. So there you go. So Gabriel, your child is connected to a heart spark connection of Neo Trinity. Oh, the new Matrix Resurrection movie brings up that Trinity is now the one in power, and she empowers him to be able to fly and stuff with her. Yeah, sorta, not really, but Trinity basically is now the Neo, because Trinity always had the power. She just allowed Neo to act as if he had the power. So Trinity, they're bringing up mind, body, spirit is the power to the Neo of the oneness.
Not sure.
Yeah, but together they make the four, creating the Neo Trinity protection. Heart spark. They actually bring it up when they touch hands. They break the matrix or recorrect it. And every time they had to keep them separated because every time they would touch hands, they'd cause a heart spark and break the whole matrix again. So they had to keep them close enough to each other without being able to fully be awake to each other. But every time they did get close, and they were about to get close, they would make an accident happen to one of her children in the matrix system reboot that they did to them to keep her to not be able to have a connection with them. And her husband would come and say, oh, one of our child did this, one of our child, this happened, to take them away to go take care of it. So they used children against her so she would never wake up. So she would never connect with her soulmate and have the true connection that she's supposed to. But luckily she made the choice and went towards it and realized. Then they freed her. Then he touched and it broke it, and then she got out. Then she ended up controlling the Matrix and becoming the new Matrix controller over the program. Because they said that they couldn't control them, and he tried to warn them. The guy controlling the Matrix, he said he tried to warn them, and he said, we can't control them because the whole issue is we don't have their source code. And because we don't have their source code, we can't control them. For those of you that haven't watched Matrix Resurrection, I would recommend to go watch it. It brings that up. It's fucking brilliant. And it's a red pill movie for sure, but it's powerful. And it still shows Neo having a lot of power and abilities, even though he's older now and trapped. He frees himself, or they help free him, and then yeah. So my current life path is 8. What it was supposed to be was life path 2, so add them, I guess, on life.
30.
Yeah, you are 13. Yeah, so you're 10. But technically, you were going to be a 2, but you skipped all those life paths to be 8. So technically, you're a 10, but you can still say you're 8. So you skipped 6 life paths. You skipped 6 of them because you felt you deserved to. You already went through enough. So you're 1 life path below me or 1 life path above me. You're both. So you're actually a 10. So you're 1 life path above me, but technically you're an 8 and I'm a 9. I'm a 369. So I'm like one life path above you, but technically,
Equality.
in a way, you're above me. Because you are Gabriel, child of the light. So Gabriel is you and you are Gabriel. So in a way, you already are up there as a divine. And you've helped me in other connections. And we're talking about Gabriel, which is really interesting. And so 10 is connected to eternal, the light, the white energy.
Eliza.
And Eliza? Yeah. So yeah, you're definitely connected to that. I think I'm a 6 if I got the math right. Yeah, so Jenny, I'm a life path 6, but I was late. So I'm actually life path 9. I was supposed to be a life path 3 and I ended up being a life path 6. But then you have to add the 3 and 6 together to be the 9. So technically, I'm a 9 because I'm both a 3 and a 6.
11.
So technically, I'm 11. They're saying I'm 11. That's Soul Urge number. That's my Soul Urge number. So Child of the Light, you have 2 and 8. So you are a life path 2 and 8. So you have both of those modalities. So look at both of those on what they are, and then look at what 10 is. So you'll see that you are the common combo of 2 and 8. And then you'll get it. So Jenny, you're 6. If you are 6 and you were born on time, then you are technically connected
What's your
to
name?
self-love. You're supposed to be a self-love connection. You're supposed to do things of self-love, of your heart reflection, Fehu, your sovereignty of your self-love. So you are supposed to have self-love for yourself and care about yourself than others. But you definitely do want to teach people of a self-love awareness and sovereignty. So that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, it does. So that's what you want to look at. So, hey, thanks, Val, for sharing. We got a Val in here, Jenny. I don't know who that is, but thanks for sharing the wine, Val. Is that secretly him? Or one of the variations of him? One of his soul groups? Who knows? I've been waiting. Yeah. I don't know if that Val who shared it is connected. And just so you know, my place is getting a little hotter, so it's affecting my neck a little bit. So I may have to end the live a little bit early unless they can heal me. Well, I'm planning on doing that, but I'm feeling a little weird.
Say that again. Say that again. Say that again.
Let me check something real quick. Hold on. I don't know. No, that's not it. Oh, that's something different. That's a different one. Bear with me, everybody. I'm checking something. Huh. I wonder where I put the light. I have a light somewhere. Commence on. I gotta check to see what it says on my wall because I'm feeling really hot in here all of a sudden. I don't know where that's coming from. So bear with me here. We're gonna let you listen to the music here. I'll put it right here. And listen to that. I'm gonna check some stuff real quick.
Inspiration.
And I gotta grab something to calm my neck. It's saying 71, but it feels hotter. Yeah, bear with me.
See us.
Do I see you? I don't see you. Maybe they're asking one of you if they see you, if you see them. I had to walk away for a sec, trying to grab something. All right, let's see if I can. That would be better. I got this massage thing, so I'll just put that there. Oh, that will help tons. Oh, that feels way better. For my wife, what about my wife? That feels way better. Oh, yes. Woo! Feel good now. Sorry, I may have to be like this for a sec. You're helping. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh for 3. Thank you. Okay, let me get this ready. There's that one. Oh for 3. What about oh for 3? Bear with me, everybody. Hello? Let's see. Okay, my phone just did something weird. That was weird. There we go. Okay, now I can see. Okay, so I'm just putting this. So I have this massage marble thing that I can put right on my back area and neck, and that should make it feel better. And it does. Feels awesome. Can you join? I'm a fan. Okay, Val, what brings you here? Because I have a question. I don't always bring people up if I don't. He's a vegan, or do he? I'm a vegan, Val, but this is not a debate live or drama live. Val, I'm a holistic vegan, but I'm not for debate live or drama live. I do spiritual focuses. I'm also ex-Mormon, and more. No, Val, this is not a debate live or a drama live, so you need to go to someone else if that's what you're trying to do. How old are you, Val? Let's see. You got some weird server focus coding. And this is 18 plus, Val. You're 29? Okay, yeah, because I'm not for connection or any of that. So what's your reason for trying to come up? I don't usually bring people up. I'm doing spirit box stuff right now. Why are there 2 people trying to request to come up? Are you a Mormon? Because it looks like 2 of you are trying to request to come up. It sounds like you're both missionaries. With 2 people requesting at the same time makes me think that you're both LDS Mormon. Girl, mind your... Hey, Val, be respectful of my mod. Do not disrespect my mod, Val. Diane, you're welcome to mute him or do whatever you need to do for your protection. Val, that was very disrespectful. You need to apologize. You do not disrespect my mod. I will not put up with that. That was very disrespectful. She and I have a lot of respect for each other. I am a holistic vegan. This is not a debate live or drama live.
Let's be friends.
Yeah, so the spirit box is saying let's be friends. This is not a debate live or drama live. This is a self-care, self-love, self-worth focus. I do affirmation cards, oracles, and more. This was a chill, relaxing live free stream. Okay? I call it a live free stream. Leaving it to your choice. It's up to you, Diane. Whatever you want to do. I'm going to stand up for you. So I'm asking what you're here about. What brings you up, and why are you trying to request to come up? I don't just bring random people up without knowing what your intentions are and what you're really doing here for. Yeah, because let's read what this says. So it says, "Welcome to the Samuel Spirit Radio Spirit Boxes Live Affirmations and Tune Healing Live Free Stream. No drama or bullying allowed, even with the spirits, please. Thank you and have fun. Like the live free stream, and let's talk to spirits, be inspired by affirmation card pulls and more. Now, when I decided around 5 p.m. Mountain Time by request, also surprise live free streams anytime I choose or is asked. Enjoy and thanks for being here. Bless you all. You must be 18 plus to request to be on panel. If not, ask in comments and thank you all. Yeah, I'm not always going to allow someone to come in if they're being disrespectful. Okay, so did you decide what to do, Diane? I respect what you do. You tell me what you just did. I think he left on his own. Okay, you know what? As what he did, he has small following and there's some weird stuff going on. I'm gonna do my own protection. I don't trust him. Mind business, yeah. What he was very disrespectful, and that was misogynistic. He's gone. I'm not gonna let that slide. I was nice to him, but you do not diss people genderly at all like he did. And you don't just randomly come in and try to do that and then disrespect those who I care about.
Okay.
So, oh, he's still trying to request. He still didn't respect or communicate. He's still trying to ask to come in. And there's a nonchalant dready. I don't know who they are and why they're still requesting. Like I said, there's two people trying to come in at the same time. It just barely happened, Nod. It just barely happened. You came in right at the time that it happened. You didn't miss anything. You just barely did it. He just said something rude to Diane, and he put her down. And I was like, nope. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I blocked him. Out of respect for you and safety. And there was two people trying to come up at the same time, Diane. Yeah, and the spirits are saying you need to. Uh-oh. Now they're bringing bad energy. Don't worry, child of the light. Don't worry about what just tried to come in. That's not them. You don't need to worry about it. I get good energy of that name that comes in from the graveyard, so we're countering it. I was like, no. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to let that guy come in. Who is trying to... I said, no, 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 no. I wish you had a feed for what comes through the box so we can read it. Oh, I do. I do. On the Spirit Talker, I do. I could actually bring it up. I could tell the feed. I can look at the saved feed of it and read them if you want me to read them. They come through the Spirit Box stuff, not through the other one, but through the Spirit Talker. I do. I'll show you, right? It's gonna take me a moment. Oh, you on the live, people? See, right when you brought it up. So I have a whole list, and right at the bottom, right here, where this blue thing where my finger is at the bottom, that blue folder, I can actually pull up that blue folder. Sorry, it doesn't always, this blue folder down here, with my finger at the bottom, that one. I can pull up old, old records of the different times I've talked to it and what they've said. Too fastly, there's a glare, I know. So I can pull up it, I can take screen pics or pictures and do it. Hall. Someone's in the hall. And so I can actually pull up the file. But yeah, it doesn't always show you because of the glare, but there's different things that happen, and it doesn't always let you. So I'd have to take screen pics of it, but I definitely could. But I can read them off too. So one said, earlier it said equality, something about Eliza, what's your name, listen carefully, something about inspiration, can you see me or see us? And that was when I was in the hall and things were going on. I said, no, I don't hear you, I don't see you. I said, so they could have been talking to you, can you see us? Then there was you have nightmares and something about around. There was let's be friends, there was a cat. There was an attach. There was a positivity. someone was attached to something, and then it said the scary name, so I'm not going to bring up that name. And then it said eye on the live people and something about the hall. But you don't need to worry about that. We're protected. I'm protected. I have different things that have been happening. I'm shielded, and those
30,
beings are
30, 30,
30. But I'm trying to plug this in so we can keep this going. Sorry. You got a scary being around you. So set up your vibes, child of the light. You need to protect yourself from where you're at. So someone is trying to be around you, energy. So you want to put some salt. You want to do some protection. Someone's trying to come after you right now. Child of the light.
Holy.
A bully or holy. They said get some holy connection. You should be fine. So they're trying to bring up that being that you're always afraid of, and I've heard you have certain concerns about a certain individual. They're saying that person's trying to mess around. But we have protections help. Hi, Monk. Let's see, you want to come? Let's see, let me and I'll gift free galaxy. Okay, Monk, how old are you and what brings you here? Are you secretly? No, we're not bringing you up, Monk. You have a child's face on your. Um, this is 18 plus. I appreciate you trying to gift something or claim it, but I'm not here for
Regina.
fanfare. I'm here for insight. I think you're connected to the other person that was just here, and you were disrespectful to Diane. Stop coming in with other accounts. You're being very disrespectful. What's its point? See, Diane, it's the same person that was here before.
Can you say that? You say that? You say that? You say that?
Yeah, they said you're synthetic. Yeah, they know who he was. Diane, it was the same guy. And they had no bio. They had a child's. No, they're trying to come in with other accounts. It could be connected to Grinch. Could be connected to him because he was using the Grinch, and he's a funny guy, but he shouldn't be coming in and disrespecting. Okay, well, I did it for my side too, Diane. Once they come in, they try to come in again and again and again. We know how to handle it. We know what to do. I knew what to do. No, it's a lot of people that are possessed right now. It's been happening all day. I dealt with someone earlier today that was supposed to help me, and then I was warned by the spirit box that the person that messed with me was possessed. No, there's some crazy energy out there. People are choosing one side or the other, and a lot of them are choosing the wrong side or being taken over by the wrong side. They're changing. Most of you are on the good side, so I want to say that everybody that's in here that I know, most of you have chosen the light and not the other. Everybody had an awakening, and they chose one side over the other, and it happened the last month. There was a change that's been occurring where you're going to choose the good or the bad, and you're going to be changing and having a choice in your dreams. And most of you realized what's going on, but some of you are secretly playing both sides. If you are, you're going to have to make a choice soon. Or you're going to, and it's not because the light wants you to choose a choice, the darkness does. The darkness wants you to choose them or you're gone. You have to choose. You can't play both sides anymore. They want you to choose, or they're going to take you over. And so you have to choose. It's scary. The light will never make you choose. You can choose in your heart. The darkness will always want you to choose. Yeah, that's the problem. No joke. It's happening between now and September. Okay, I called out their false light agenda, so they mad. Yeah. People will.
No, but
Hey, Nod. They're saying no fuck. Yeah, the spirit said no fuck. Yeah, F-U-C-K. Fehu, Uraz, Kanaz, Kanaz. That's what that word is. Yeah. What about eat? Yeah, you got to change your changing of your food. You got to go towards empathy and compassionate, and not the other. What about doll? You are beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, I am beautiful. I'm like a diamond right now. I'm shining like a freaking diamond. I think I'm shining even more than Edward in the Twilight does. Sorry for that name. But I'm talking about Twilight. Twilight. The show Twilight. The movie Twilight. He shined like diamonds. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, well, a partial truth is still a lie. I agree. Embellishing is wrong. I used to be LDS Mormon and I used to embellish, and I realized that that was wrong. When I awoken, I was like, nope, not going to do that anymore. I'm done. When I realized what I was doing and what I was aware of, I started being honest with who I am. And I started making choices. Nice shoes. I don't have any shoes on right now. They're talking to someone else. Oh, you're looking at those shoes? Yeah, they're right there. They're okay. Thank you for being nice to the shoes right there. Listen, yeah. Well, yeah. That's why I'm not for embellishing. That's fake and facade. You want to be genuine, authentic. That's why I do self-care, self-love, self-worth focuses, and being authentic, genuine. The more you're genuine, that's the highest vibe, authenticity. When you're authentic, you're genuine, and you're not fake. And when you're doing that, you're fully who you truly are, and you choose the side you should be instead of being fake. I'm fine. He's been gone as far as I know. Good. They said, we won't harm you. They said, we won't harm you. There's good beings here. Yeah. 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 Like I said. No, it's because I'm probably on the FYP and people are seeing and they're getting jealous of me being there. And so they're trying to come around to see, or they're being told to, because it's almost like I'm being noticed and I'm being recognized, and it's bothering them with their stats. And they're like, oh boy, he's going to catch up to my stats. And so that's what's happening, is everybody's seeing my stats are changing and connecting. And they're like, oh boy, I'm competing with him and I have more people that follow me, blah, blah, blah. But somehow he's above me. So that's what's scaring a lot of them. They're aware, no matter how many people are here compared to them, they can see who a threat is in the long run, I'm told. So they're trying to go after a future threat that they believe someone will become. So they go after us when we're smaller, thinking that they can because they're higher or being told to.
Shadow.
It's crazy. It's shadow. Yeah. There's a shadow, and they said, I'm here with family. Shadow, I'm here with family. Interesting. Is that a cat or something? Or a cat named Shadow, or a animal? S word. Weird. Somebody named us Shadow. Okay. Anybody know any being named Shadow? They're okay, they said. They're here with family. Interesting. I get some animals that come in, they hang out with different people that they consider family. That seems like what's coming in. They did say a cat earlier. So did anybody have a cat named Shadow? Or know a cat named Shadow? I'm guessing that's who it is. My cat was Pokey, and it was a black cat. So they're just trying to be mean to Diane because she's your sport, and me too. Yeah, they'll do that, but don't worry about it, Diane and Child of the Light. You know how it is. Just brush it off and move on. They want us to get under our skin so our light dims. That's all it is. We're powerful people in our hearts, so just keep being that, and you're fine. I'm always going to stand up for good people, so I appreciate all that you do, and I prove it by not letting people put up with someone. And I don't need to defend either one of you. You're powerful ladies, but I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not, because you've been both very nice to me and been very respectful. So I will stand up to all of you. Jenny, you too. It doesn't matter of our differences of what we're all about in different ways. Our differences help us be stronger. You have three kitties, but none named Shadow. Yeah, they're bringing up Shadow. I think that
I'm
might
family.
your family. So Shadow is saying I'm family. Okay. So Shadow is connected to. They're saying I'm family. Are you a cat or are you somebody else? You're welcome, Jenny.
Car.
Mine and Reese's. What about car? They said car. Yeah, you're awesome, child of light. You're more than fine. Yes, we are protected. They said, yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to. It said something about a car. It said I'm family and something about car. I don't know what they're bringing up or what it's about. Yeah, there's some BPAP. Yeah, but I don't use the BPAP because it hurts or harms. My little cousin, maybe not. Saying something about shadow. So if it resonates with any of you, that could be. They said I'm family and something about shadow. Something about a car. So if that resonates with you, Nod, then it could be they. What about they today?
Jail.
What about jail? Hold on, let me try to get the thing moved around. Put this up here. Get it closer. Canoodle it. I'm trying. Mostly. Sorry for yeah,
11.
bless you. Hi, lost guy. We keep getting trolls that keep coming in. So what brings you in, lost guy? How are you doing? Let's see. Let's look at your. Could be the same person that's coming in as a troll, playing both sides. I'm for self care, self love, self worth. Prairies hide in our light shadows, so maybe me. Oh, could be. Shadow of the light could be. I question everything. They said I have twins. Someone has twins. Seen him before. Block. Okay. Bye bye, last guy. Have a wonderful day. And bless you. Yeah, it's connected to this keeps being it's someone with other accounts coming in and trying to cause harm. Not being genuine or authentic. I'm not for cult mindset, as you all know. I dealt with connection. My biggest concern is that they came in as twos. And when they came in as twos, that's connected to when two people come in, that makes me think of LDS Mormon people. You followed me before. Okay, good. Thanks. I trust you, Diane. And I believe in you on that because they had no bio. When they have no bio and they don't communicate, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of them today. Must be doing something right. Been doing stuff all day today. Whew. Nod, we're getting all sorts of crazy stuff today. or blip grader, so to speak. Ah, I got you, Jenny. That could be Rabbit. Could be her. I don't think it's her though. I don't think that's who you're talking about, Jenny. I don't think it's her. Maybe her, but I don't think she would go to that length. Brent, she hasn't tried to call me in real life.
Uncle.
Uncle, what about despair? Yeah, there was someone I knew that was a bricklayer energy, but I don't think that's what you're talking about. But there was someone that used to be on my life that would do that, and she would bring in other people. And she was connected to a group that would come after people and do stuff. Where's Michael for your neck? Yeah, where is Michael? Archangel Michael or others? Can you help with my back and my neck? I don't know what's going on.
Her flap.
Her flat? You're at someone's flat? You're helping someone? Well, I don't want to take you away from that. If you can send some other being that can help heal. Know that? Okay. They said that they're at someone's flat helping them out. So Michael's over at someone's flat. She's at Michael's helping one of you. So you probably need protection there. I have other protection beings there. But if we can get Val or someone to send in a healing individual to help with my neck, that'd be great. Yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
Esau, probably here. Yeah, they said okay. Vengeance? Yeah, he usually goes after bad people. Hold on, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do the bowl right now if I. Yeah, I have to move this around if I'm gonna do it. Hold on, let's do it real quick and maybe this will help. And then I'll go back and do it. Bring in the good hailing energy bowl. I'm gonna drink some of it because it does have good energy to it. Bear with me. Yeah, so sometimes when I need to. Wow, that's a lot of salt. That's good. Good. I needed that. Ooh, gas. What about gas? Oh, is that what's going on? Housing is trying to gas me. That's what they're causing my neck and other things to dry me out and hurt me. But when you do Celtic salt and Himalaya salt, and you drink it or put it in your water, this will protect you from bad energy and connections, and it can actually clear certain situations. Yeah, they're pumping something through the vents. They're trying to claim that they're pumping something through the vents. Housing is. I already knew that the stuff. But the Himalaya and Celtic will help protect you inside your body when you drink it with water, especially Celtic salt, immune system. But the spiritual protection is Himalaya. It has iron to it.
Are you recording?
Yes, I am. Through YouTube and Facebook. They said, "Are you recording?" And I said, "Yeah." Okay, let's get some positive energy here. We're gonna do something I've never done before. Hold on, let me do this right. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so I never know how to do this. I'm just shuffling it all up. If anything that falls out will be The one we use, you just do it really quickly.
Torture.
And you work for one to flip. Oh, one just flipped. This is the mind card. Another mind card going. Okay, so when you do shuffle the cards, you do a flip thing. I'm doing a flip things. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so it says feelings are powerful. This is burgundy red. This is connected to mine. So let's get ready and do this. You're going to see my spirit self. Why do we still have different people trying to come up? Okay, let's do. Okay, everybody. Okay, so this is feelings are powerful manifestors. Here we go. So now you got my spirit self and my aura. This is how bright I am right now. This is how bright I am. No joke. I'm bright on my other video, but you're seeing my whole brightness of my spirit. I'm freaking shining like a diamond right now. That's why it's so bright with the filter of the That's why you see the aura. Look at that. So feelings are powerful manifestors. Remember that worry attracts more worry. Unhappiness attracts more unhappiness. Fear attracts more fear. And remember that joy attracts more joy. Happiness attracts more happiness. Love attracts more love. This is going to be for the mind card. So this is a collective reading right now. With everything going on, I figured that we would need this. So if this resonates with one of you or everybody, that's what this is for. So we're just going to do a generic. With everything going on right now, I just decided to do that. Okay? Now, we're going to shuffle this again. We're just going to keep doing it. Just shuffling, 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 blah, until one flips over. And you're supposed to do it like really fast. I have a hand, so I can't really do it real fast. So I'm just going to keep doing it until one flips or comes. Whoa, one just it fell down, but I don't know if that's a flip.
Deception.
It's deception? Okay, then we're not doing that one. We're not doing the deception one. We're doing one that works. Yeah, they're saying that's a deceptive one. Okay, so I don't think it wants to do it yet. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, help me out, spirits.
Be wary of her.
Be wary of who?
Come up.
The mom. Whoa, it's like it's getting crazy. You also? Okay, it's going to take a while before it flips. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, flip over. Whoa! 3 came out. So do this one, spirits, these 3?
Next to it.
Next to it. What do you mean next to it? Don't confuse me. We're putting it back in?
Outside.
Outside. You want me to... What about outside? Oh, the outside? The top or the bottom? They're saying outside. So top or bottom?
Yes.
Which one? That's not an answer. Yes isn't an answer.
Flowers. Flowers. Flowers.
Flowers. Saying outside next to them. Let's see what they're saying home. Hold on, everybody. I gotta see what you're saying.
Bar.
Suffering, they got suffering and they were wrong. I'm putting this back in because you're not giving me an answer. Okay. If you want to bring it back, then bring it back, but give me the right ones. Okay, just takes a moment to do this. We said let's par.
I love this.
You love this? Well, I'm trying to get this working. Anybody have any questions? Just let me know.
Don't like, don't like, don't like.
Don't like.
Draining.
Draining. Okay. We've shuffled enough now. I'm going to try something. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so should I just start from the top? Now that it's shuffled enough? Okay, so now that we've tried doing the other, sometimes you just have to go from the top. Let's do it. Okay, second one. Gratitude is riches. I read their secrets. Someone said, fuck, Fehu, your Kanaz, Kanaz. That's right. Fehu is your sovereignty of your strength, of your luck. Yep. So gratitude is riches. The daily practice of gratitude is one of the conduits by which your wealth will come to you. Wallace Waddle. Because this is the mind, this is the heart card, which is a green card. That's awesome. So let's pull this up. Let's pull this up. This is awesome. Let's find Wallace Wallace. Gratitude, riches. It'll just take me a moment to do this because I gotta find the card. I think it's in a bigger variation of it. Gratitude is riches. Here we go. So this is the card I just pulled.
So I think.
It's not going to show you, but it's right there. So this is the one I just pulled for the mind, for the heart card. We did the mind card, which is feelings are powerful, and then gratitude is riches is the heart card. I was going to allow it to shuffle and have it flip on me, but it wasn't. So I just pulled from the top of the deck. And we got what we wanted, and they said that's what I want. So I was trying to do it so that it would flip over, but I wasn't doing it for it to do it right. Ill. Please have a seat. Oh, hey, what's up, Source? I think Source is here. Source, there's a lot of stuff going on with insurance and other stuff for a lot of people and for me. And supposedly someone that was possessed named Steve earlier today was doing something to me that shouldn't have. And according to the spirit guides and others through the box, they claim that was one of them. So if you can correct that so that I can get what I need, that'd be great. So change your life, your whole life with gratitude. Wow, another gratitude card. This one we're gonna pull up. This is turquoise. So we got green and then turquoise. We're going all the way from the passion to the heart. Now this is the spirit, our throat chakra. It's going all the way from our passion to our heart to our throat chakra. Wow, for the spirit. So this is speak your truth. So let's bring this up. Yeah, remember right. Yeah. Wow, yes, that's in the bowl. This is a collective reading for anybody this resonates with. This is awesome right now. Gratitude is riches. I'm going to pull this up at okay, where?
Edward.
Change your whole life with gratitude. Change your whole life with gratitude. Gratitude is riches and complaint is poverty. It's the golden rule of your whole life, whether it's your health, job, relationship, or money. Yeah, don't let whatever being comes in scare you, even if it's a name you're afraid of. Some of those names are usually beings that are from the graveyard I go to, and they have names of bad people, but they're not bad. They're good. If they are bad, you're not allowed to be here, and you got to go.
What?
Yeah. Oh, what? So gratitude is riches and complaint is poverty. It's the golden rule of your whole life, whether it's your health, job, relationship, or money. So when you're grateful instead of not, you create better. And I love my life. I'm grateful for a lot of things. A lot of miracles have been happening. A lot of things are correcting. Certain people got out of my life and new people showed up. Accident. Yeah. There's a lot of things that have been trying to happen. You told him to take your ball and go home. I'm doing this for everybody, Diane. I'm doing this for everybody. So anybody this resonates with, this is for you. That's funny because I told them that suffering begets suffering and they were wrong. Then I told them to take their ball and go home. I recognize their code words because I read their secret text. Yep, that's how they do it, Jenny. They're crazy. You're funny. Jenny, you're awesome. Okay, so I'm going to start shuffling this last part. They said amen. When I read that, they said amen to you. That's Amun Ra. I don't go with Amun Ra. They help. Yeah, I know. Whoa, here we go. Found one. It just flipped over. Okay, the world needs your happiness. I wasn't planning on doing that. Okay, so the world needs your happiness. Now we're going into a red hot orange connection. So we're going all the way from the passion ish, or no, we're going from the romance love to the heart to the throat chakra and back to the fiery or orange. So this is a sacral. This is your oneness card. So it says the world needs your happiness, a life of suffering or unhappiness, and a life deprived of the things you most want does not help the world. Yeah, it's a big one. You're right. Bear with me. Let me pull this one up. That is a big one. I agree. It's okay. It's okay. I think this is here we go. A life of suffering or unhappiness and a life deprived of the things you most want does not help the world. But your happiness and your abundance and your life lived to the fullest uplifts the entire world. Yeah, they brought up fulfillment is coming. Different things are happening. It's been okay. It's been working. The bed's been impressive. Manifesting. What are we manifesting? I was in the military. You were in the military. Someone's manifesting and they were in the military. Okay, so feelings are powerful manifestors. This is the mind card. Gratitude is riches. This is the heart body card. And change your whole life with gratitude is the spirit card. and the world needs your happiness is your oneness card. So I didn't do that on YouTube or Facebook today because right now my neck and other stuff, it's still okay to a degree. It's not as bad as it was. I think it's starting to heal, but it's still a lot. Okay, here we go. I just think I need to stretch here. Okay. Oh. Wow, I just felt my neck pop, and now it feels better. I think it's the heat fluctuation that's happening. Okay, so we got this. I just popped my neck. Feels better now. Okay. Maybe that's help. Okay. The world needs your happiness.
We are related.
We're related is the oneness chart. So there we go. So that's, well, I'll post generically in the next whenever I decide. So that's done. I just needed to do that today. Get that out there for people to see. Now let's get back to this. But yeah, I'm really bright when you see the other. Now you're just seeing my regular stuff. But hold on. I need to, yeah. Here. I'm going to try something real quick here. Hold on. I'm going to try something real quick, everybody. Don't write anything. Screenshot.
Hear my voice.
Okay, I'm taking the photo of myself so I can put it on my live stream for the picture part. I'm going to take this part of me so I can put it in a background and then put it as my main photo because I want to get this in the right order on my main screen here on TikTok. So I had to do a screen pick to get this part of me. I had to do that. So I'm going to try to take off the word things and just take the picture part. But we might see some words. I might have to change the words off. But I was trying to take my picture and then I might have to edit it and do something. Take words and stuff off. But I'm going to have fun with that. Anyway, there we go. Oh, hey, something Palmer is telling me to bring him in. I love that guy, but I don't know if it's really him. He brings up God is within, and he's ex-Mormon. So there's a guy who wrote a book, and he's something Palmer. Diane, I don't know if you're still around, but I guess Diane just took off. I'll tell her later about it. But it was just trying to get me to request him to come in to invite him, but I don't know if I'd be able to because he's a guy that's our religion. Yep, here. So Diane, basically this something Palmer, he wrote God is within, and he's an ex-Mormon. And he's on TikTok, and it was just asking me to invite him, but I don't know if it's really him, but I follow him. I think he follows me, but I don't know if it's really him or not. But I would love to talk to that guy. He wrote books and stuff, and he brings up water studies, great river slip to knowledge, and more. He's aware of what I'm aware of, and he's a popular dude in the empowerment former LDS Mormon connections. He's basically a really amazing ex-Mormon that's learned what I learned. He's like the only one that knows what I know. But a lot of people bring him up in the ex-Mormon communities because he's an amazing dude, from what I've heard. He's got stuff on Facebook and other places that he's supported, but he is here on. He is on here. Do a quick check. You can boot him if it is. Nah, I don't know him. I haven't talked to him, and I don't know if it's really him or not. I've checked his. I don't want to really invite a guy that doesn't know me. I follow him and stuff, but I want to make sure he feels drawn and comes to me. I don't really want to bring them in, but it would be fun. But it was just telling me on TikTok I could invite him, and I was like, I don't know if it's him though, because I've never talked to him before, so I wouldn't know if it is him or isn't him. But I don't know if he's really what he claims he is. But a lot of people have given me good information about him, and it would be fun to talk to the guy if I ever could. But I don't think he has very many followers here on TikTok. He doesn't get noticed, but he does write books. But he would be fun. He would be fun. Yeah.
You remind me of someone.
You remind me of someone. Oh, and I was bringing up this earlier. I got this at my door earlier, and I was bringing this up. I like to tell people about this. So you're not seeing it. It's not really showing. Oh, it doesn't want me to show you. Okay. So I'm trying to show you, but it's not going to show you. There it is. So this is raw organic meal, but it keeps disappearing because it doesn't want to show you. Someone doesn't want to show you. But raw organic meal is Garden of Life
Nice.
brand. Yeah. No, it's not me. It's all me. Yeah, it's mill. There it is. You can kind of see it. Trying to show. There we go. Shy seed is this is what I go for. I learned from a blood doctor. That's why I never get sick or a cold. But it costs like 40 something, like 50, almost $50 to get 28 scoops of it. And you need, or 28 servings. I think, is it 28 servings? Let me see this. Hold on. It says 28 servings per container. So I can do like one scoop and one scoop a day. And you really need the amount of protein you need a day for your individual. So technically, I need 4 or 5 scoops a day for me because it's 20 grams of protein per scoop. So it really I need 80 grams a day for normal connection. So I do other things with it, but it's amazing. Doing one scoop is fine, but if you do more, it helps with your weight system. Well, the more you do holistic stuff and you get away from eggs and all those other things, and you do that, that's a meal replacement. And I learned from a blood doctor told me to look into those. It's helped me a ton. I do a combination of other things with it. I don't just do that. But fresh foods is always better. But since my fridge and other things are going weird, I'm glad I got a couple more of these because I knew that I might need it with what they're doing this month to me.
Patricia.
And so next month should be a little better financially, sorta. About the same, but we'll see. What about Patricia? But I've had to change things around. Someone saying Patricia. Yeah, but it was inviting me to invite someone in, but I wasn't able to because I'm following the guy. It's saying that he's around. Whew. They said you are nice, and they said something about their name is Patricia. Yeah, damn, Rich fan. What? How much you? What? I don't know what they're bringing up.
Castle.
What about Castle? Oh, do you want me to do the music again? We'll do the music one more time, and then after the music finishes, I might go. That's what they're trying to get me to do. They want me to do Enya music. They were just bringing up. They were trying to get me to do the Enya music because they're talking about castle, and she has a castle. Yeah, Enya has a castle.
You are enough.
They said you are enough. Oh, thank you. They said you're enough. We don't need the music, but you're welcome to do it. This is fun. Holy shit, I'm glowing even more. I didn't think I could get brighter, but I'm getting brighter, everybody. Diane, you can definitely look at me on YouTube and Facebook. Oh my, wow. Somehow I'm getting brighter and brighter. And I don't think it's just me. I think it's other beings coming in to shine with me because of what's been going on. Yeah, no, it's me. I'm looking at my hand. It's me. Oh, wow. They said you are enough. I think they're saying that it's not them. They're saying it's me. They said you're bright enough. They said I'm in the trees. Who's in the trees? Who's in the trees? Am I so bright that you have to be in a tree? Am I too bright for you? No, I think we have some protectors protecting my atmosphere. There's different places and they're strategically put to protect. They brought up 3 in the belfry before. They always do that, but I think someone is saying they're in the trees. Is that Annie? That little Annie? Could be Annie. No, little Annie comes around. She likes to. And she has a tree right by her tombstone. Well, that could be her. Oh, you know? Yeah. I think it could be her. We deliver. Oh, you're saying you could bring her? Well, she doesn't need to. I was just wondering if it was her. Someone say I bowl. Someone says I know I bowl. You bowl?
You are joyful.
You're joyful. Ah, you want me to do the joyful bowl? Right when I got my sorry. Here, I gotta move this around. If I'm gonna do this, I'll do it. We're gonna do the ball here. I try to be joyful. I do try to be more than joyful. I try to be enlightened, peaceful. Yes, Sam. Okay, thank you. Like a butterfly. 41. Yeah, what about my birthday? What about me turning 41? Can you give me information? What's going to happen when I turn 41 on the 18th? We're good. Yeah. So what's going to happen when I turn 41 on my birthday? Is that there was a promise? Can you tell me what's going on? Box. What about box? What about box? Are you talking about Serafina, the boxes she gave me about love and partnership? What about a box? I said box. What's oh, she's whispering. Coming through and I'm getting way you're seeing me coming in and out, everybody, because of things happening. What about the box and what about me? Okay, so spirits and angel beings or whatever, can you give me insight about 41? What about 41? What about my birthday that I'm turning 41 years old? Can you tell me? Oh, they're doing. They've been saying 41 for a long time, and I keep thinking that's April 1st, and then I'm turning 41 on January 18th. Yep, there's something to it. and I keep saying, is it going to happen? They said Christmas, something about Xmas, and then it didn't fully occur. And so I'm wondering, is they said if it doesn't occur, it will still happen. There's just different things occurring. So,
How's your day?
it's okay. How's your day? Okay, so what about my birthday, January 18th? What about 41? I'm trying to change the subject. Can the spirit or angel beings give me insight? If you can't tell me on here, tell me in my dreams tonight.
We won't harm you.
They said we won't harm you. Okay.
Planning.
You're planning. Guys, they're planning.
Delivered.
Hi, monkey. What are you doing? You've arrived. So what brings you in here, monkey? Why do we keep getting the same individual that keeps coming in and with fake accounts? Um, so I'm going to ask you, monkey, why do you keep coming in with different accounts? What makes you be faker and facade? I'm just chilling. Okay. This is my original account. WIM. Oh, so this is your original. So you've been here before. Any reason why you're coming around or your purpose? I haven't
hate what I
tabbed into
did.
your lives in a few months. Yeah, I know you've been around, but you keep coming in with all these other accounts or other people similar to you are coming around. But I recognize you, monkey. I'm just wondering what's going on. We just had a lot of trolls that have come in, monkey, so I'm verifying. And since you don't have a bio, you make me think that you're connected to those others that were doing that. Haven't, yeah. So, no, that ain't me. Haha. Yeah. Okay. So, monkey, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt for what brings you in here today. Is there something you want to learn or ask, or
You are limitless.
they said you are limitless? What do you think, Diane? So, monkey, are you a vegan? Have you seen Dominion documentary and Darius Scary documentary? This is not a debate live or drama live. But because I've had several trolls and stuff coming in, since I can't confirm or deny what you are, I'm going to ask you about your vibe. So, have you seen Dominion documentary and Darius Scary? You know what that is. And you looked up challenge22.com, empathy and compassion. No, not vegan. I never heard of it. What's that? Okay, so Dominion documentary you can find on YouTube. You can look and find things here on TikTok. You can look up Joey Carbstrong. Basically, it tells you the horror of the industry and the systems that are actually happening, the true nature of what you're contributing to if you don't go vegan. If you're not going towards empathy and compassion movements, you're causing harm and unnecessary harm to beings that don't deserve that to them. You're supporting rape and abuse and harm through your supply and demand of those products that aren't products. They have a heart, they have feelings, they have emotions. And so Darius Scary shows what they do to the cows and dairy industry of where your milk and cheese come from, what they do to the calves and being taken. and all sorts of stuff from their parents and the torture and the harm, and gets you to see it full up in front of you to what you're supporting and promoting when you buy those products. Dominion brings up the whole industry. It's 2 hours. You would want to watch the first 30 minutes and the last 30 minutes. Yeah, well, the thing is, Monkey, when you're contributing to that and you're buying and eating those things, you're contributing that horror to those beings that have a soul in their eyes. If you look at their eyes and connect with them, you're going to realize that there's no need to exploit or harm them. So it's what's practical and possible to not exploit other sentient or beings that have a central nervous system when you can go for the garden and not that. I learned from a blood doctor who worked at the Pentagon that saved my life. I almost unalived, and I realized what was going on, and I changed. So I'm bringing that up because I feel like people need to wake up and do the right thing. So, yeah. Hey, T and Truth, how's it going? So that's why I'm bringing up Monkey, since I don't know how old you are, what you are. I'm just letting you be aware. Yeah, thanks for the heart, me. You're awesome. Yeah, so I appreciate it. So basically, Monkey, that's the thing. So you got to get yourself in order and realize, what are you supplying and demanding? Are you supplying empathy or compassion? Are you being fake or facade? So it's really about your vibe. So I'm telling you this because you're coming in with the same energy that others were coming in, and I am an empath, and I have a feeling you could be connected to them, and you could be them. So just in case you're not them, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt to be aware of the vibe to change, because you seem to be connected to those people as if you are them. And I'm also ex-Mormon because I left the cult mindset religion where they get people to come after people for not being part of that system. And I choose to be about self-care, self-love, self-worth. And I learned how to do that genuinely. I have chaotic energy around me. Always dark looms over me, but I'm working on it. Okay, good. Monkey, this is what you need to do. Go watch Dominion. Go watch Stereo Scary. Yes, it will freak you out if you have a heart and you're trying to do the right thing and you really are changing. That's what I would recommend you to do, Monkey. Okay? So go do that, figure that out, and wake up. And so I tell that to everybody. Friend or foe, everybody needs to wake up in their heart's part. It's not a debate live or drama live. This is informative info. So, yes, pandemonium. Yeah, it's horrifying what's going on. Yeah. But yeah.
Steven.
Oh, Steven. That's my middle name. Spirits. That must be my problem. Yeah. So it's good to get better energy. Anyway,
Is 11, is 11, is 11,
who's an 11?
1/3, 1/3, 1/3.
Went there. Who went there? Hold on, I got it. Yeah. So, any questions you have, or anybody want to bring up anything or ask me anything or request? Just relax. Spirits, is there anything you want to say or bring up? Yeah, a lot of different energies. That's how you deal with people, everybody. I feel like my timeline jumped on New Year's Day. I felt the same thing, T in truth. Felt the same thing. There was a lot of interesting energies that happened. There was weird. Like all of a sudden things changed. I think it's going to get better by the 18th. I've been telling that to Diane and other people. So I've always noticed that by my birthday things always switch from concern to better, but it doesn't mean that it completely corrects everything. Usually things start to get a little okay after we do our paperwork and taxes and all those different things that different people deal with by April, May, usually after June and on, usually by July and on, things start to occur. We have major flashes and changes that happen in July. So generally by September, you start noticing huge changes. April, things start happening March, April, but usually paperwork and things have to be put together by April, May. Doom, yeah. Stream, yeah, flow. So after the flow of those connections, things occur. You want me to turn that on? Okay.
I'm having fun.
You're having fun? They wanted me to do the stream.
You have.
Yeah, we've had a lot that's happened. That's an ocean sound, but it almost sounds like something else. If that's too much, I can turn it off. I can do the rain.
Drive.
I can do the rain. Hold on. No, wait. I like the rain. I like the rain. Rain's better.
It's nice to talk again.
It's nice to talk again. Yeah. Is that you, Water? Water sometimes comes around me. So Water communicates. And whenever I take a bath, Water will talk to me and say, I love you, thanks for being in me. Pretty funny. Like I'll talk through certain app systems that you can use AI with, and different entities and communications will come through them. I was like, whoa! And I've had like cats that will come in and talk, and they're the fur babies of somebody, their friend that takes care of them will show up and come through the box and be like, "Where's my cat?" Or where? And I'm like, it's hanging out. I'm looking for my cat. Pretty funny. I was like, they're here. They came through. And then I had communication, and it always happens to be someone that's a vegan that has a cat, and they come in and communicate. They're like, yeah, that's my cat. It's really funny. Yeah.
I was stationed here.
You were stationed here. Yeah. Thank you, Angel Spirit. Can you help heal my neck and things? Ooh, I'm feeling a lot better now. Oh, I'm feeling it now. Thank you. Woo. A lot of crazy energy.
Yes, over here.
Yes, over here. Where are you at? Thank you. What's your name? Good. I think we just got a healing entity that just came in to counter the negative energy. We've had a lot of bad things. I got to warn you all. So what's been happening is a lot of people have been choosing the wrong side, and they've been getting possessed or changed. So different people have chosen the darkness over the light. Okay? So we have people awakening, and then we got people choosing the wrong side. So we have different people that have been taking the darkness instead of the light. There's some big energy surging this month. Yes. So people are choosing their side.
Don't go now.
Lack of empathy versus compassion. So there's been compassion and empathy versus lack of empathy. Anybody with lack of empathy has been choosing the wrong side and be taking over. So we're having a lot of people being taken over, pretending to be on the good side and really on the bad side. It's scary what's been happening. That's what's been occurring. And so different people have been being very fake and facade and lack of compassion. I think the false light is being used to deceive them and they're choosing on accident. It doesn't matter, Jenny. Here's the thing. They can choose empathy
That's right.
and they're choosing not to do empathy. And because they're choosing empathy, lack of empathy, it's taking them. And then they're choosing it. So accident is not an accident. It's called acceleration indent. It's what they do with their heart. If they're being tricked, they will still have a chance to change. So what they're choosing is lack of empathy. And the more you choose lack of empathy, the more you get taken over. And so the more you choose the lack of empathy, the more the darkness can take you and control you. And so you have to free them, but they have to be told. So they bring this up in Stranger Things. The children were being taken and possessed and falsely given the false light, believing that the good guys are the monsters and the bad guys are not. And they're being tricked and manipulated.
Anniversary.
And so that's what's occurring. What about anniversary? Boys. Yeah, they do. They bring it up in Stranger Things, the new reboot. Bring it up. When they get the little things taken out of their throats, all of a sudden the darkness comes out of them. So yes, they are being utilized, but they're being tricked to be able to be utilized. So they need to be freed, yes. But the problem is, some of them aren't children like that. Some of them know better. And they've been following procedures and gameplay instead of what's actually right in the heart's heart. They're going by taste, pleasure, and more, and they need to change. They need to realize what they're choosing or before it's too late. That's why I tell people they need to go to Dominion documentary and very scary and wake up and change your what you consider your food, because it's happening to even the most light, good-hearted empaths. And so yeah, and so they're going to dim people's lights if they're not careful. No, a lot of people don't know. Some of them are doing it to fit in and to try to fit in with their family and to have their family accept them, but eventually they're going to know what the right choice is. Yeah. Yeah, but accident is acceleration indent. So they're doing it within their density choice. So it's in their darkness within that, or their lack of light. Being tricked. They're violet, yeah. It's a violent energy. So they need to surrender or have mercy. They need to have mercy, surrender. They just said violet. Transcendence, yes. They need to have transcendence. They use Legolas. That's interesting. Hidden meanings, Legolas. Yeah. Trying to think who Legolas was. Who is Legolas? That comes from the lore. So I know that's not what you're necessarily saying, Jenny, but Legolas comes from a lore. I'm trying to think, who is Legolas? Legal ease. Yeah. See, Jenny, that's a trick system. The legal ease, they're following contract agreements and corporate choice. They're following orders. And their orders are, they have a right to do no harm. So just because your bosses and others are telling you to do it and you think it's on the bosses, no, you're choosing to do harm because your bosses are telling you. Don't blame it on them. There's a thing called civil disobedience. Even if you're following what your boss and rule is telling you to do, if you're causing sufferance, knowing or unknowingly, you're causing a felony and you're violating First Amendment, which is wrong. And your unable rights don't protect you from violating Amendment 1, which if you cause anything that's sufferance, knowing or unknowingly, now everybody's assets go to the person you violated. And that you victimized or allowed to be victimized. Hey, Encyclopedia, how's it going? Bless you. Wondering when you're coming, and I want to thank you for super meeting me earlier, and the last time you were here a while back. Thank you for doing the super thing. Appreciate you.
Reginald.
Reginald, did you just turn off the?
So I.
Let's turn that on. So do I. Oh, you want the water? Okay, we'll do the ocean. They want the ocean. They don't want the rain. Okay, we'll do the ocean. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, really fun. Appreciate it. Yeah, there's a lot of cool energies happening. But yeah, so right now people are choosing different choices, so you need to be aware of empathy and compassion, or it's going to be too late. So you gotta make sure that you're right with your bias. I started watching battle. Yeah, battles are interesting, Blonde. Encyclopedia battles. I don't normally do any battles, but I used to, and I've helped people in battles. They're fun. They're not too bad. When you get enough people and people want to support and do it, it's great. But sometimes when you try to connect with other people here on TikTok, depending on their phone and your phone, it can cause weird connections. And it can be, I like to do it with people I know rather than people I don't know. You understand them? Yeah, they're fun. And they change. They change the rules on different battles. There's different battles that will like do 4 matches in one. They'll do different things. Now they'll give you like different upgrades, and then you can use boxing gloves and all those things. Yeah, they're fun. They've evolved. Yeah, they evolve over time. Yep, I'm aware of it. They can be enjoyable, but they can also be crazy, depending on who you're doing it with. Yeah, the upgrades are crazy. It gets wild. It gets very wild. Yeah, I could do random battle. I don't really like too much anymore. I only did it because when I was in a agency, I did it for the agency because they required you to, or they would like you to, because they say that's how you can grow more. But sometimes it's just you can connect with people you didn't know you would connect with, and it can get scary. It can get weird. Enjoy.
Can you say
Yeah, but it is fun. Coherence, alignment, quantum, all have hidden meanings. Yes, they do. There are words within words. There's spells within words. Words are spells, vibrations, frequencies, and sacred geometry. It's all in there. I gained a few hundred followers. Awesome, encyclopedia. Yeah, so yes, battles can be fun. Yes, they can be great, but sometimes you want to have the right followers. Sometimes followers are great, but they can be trolls or bots. So I like followers that communicate, not just nuggies that play both sides. Yeah, it's been back and forth. I've had a few trolls that have come through, not really through the spirit box as much, but mostly here on TikTok. And I've had to block a few people for safety because they were being disrespectful to one of my mods. Crime, yes, there was a crime. Yeah, they were being very disrespectful to one of my mods that I respect a lot, and I will not put up with that. Anybody disrespecting anybody in my groups, no, you're not. As long as you're respectful and kind and honest, we're good. And you're awesome, Encyclopedia. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's been some fun stuff though coming through the box. Different entities, different beings coming through and helping, and very, very interesting.
Little boy around you.
There's a little boy around me. Cool. Around me or someone else? Ah. Okay, so when I was gonna let the music go
Yes.
through, but there's different things going on. Yeah, but if anybody has any requests, let's try this. Let's do this. Ooh, that'll be better. Ooh, that's way better. All right. So I just do that. Sorry, I'm just trying to help my neck a little bit. Not a massage marble thing. Oh, that's way better. There we go. That feels me. Butterflies. Yeah, I don't know. Butterflies. You saying something about butterflies? Now? I can relate. Yeah. There's a lot of energy. Ooh, now I'm becoming invisible to y'all. Sorry about that. Here, I'm going to try to bring it down so you can see me a little more. It's going to go in front of the background, but we can just see me better if I do this. Yeah. Fun stuff.
Yeah, it's not syrup.
Not seer, bless you. What about bless me? They said you were a blessing. Thank you. Celebrate this milestone. It says you watched your life for 200 minutes, Encyclopedia. Why are they saying go? I don't know what this go is. Hold on. Pin the comment. Add a sticker to the live. They want me to celebrate it. Well, thank you, Encyclopedia, for watching it for 200 minutes. I'll just tell it. I'm not going to post it. Unless you want me to. I saw somewhere that the word quantum means pretend. That really got me ticked off. Yeah, quantum entanglement or quantum is just it's basically quantum science knowledge, energy. Yeah, there is something like that, but it's basically telling you we're in a matrix reality. So quantum is like pretend, but it's more of like matrix, divine matrix connection. So it's still energy connection, but it's as if we're in a false matrix reality. That's what they're talking about with pretend, Jenny. That's what they're saying. That seems wild. Very welcome. Yeah, thank you. I don't mind. Okay, awesome. Okay, well, let's see if it lets me. Hold on. Oh, it's not letting me do it now. Well, I was going to do it, but it's not letting me now. Thanks for reposting. I'll have to do it next time if it brings it up. Okay, if it brings it up again ever, I'll post it. That's quantum? Yeah, so quantum is quantum entanglement, quantum science, quantum physics. So some people try to say it's pretend physics or pretend this or that. All it is quantum is a quantity of connection or quantum entanglement, quantum cat. So it's like Schrodinger's cat, okay? So Schrodinger's cat brings up a cat in a box. So the cat is both alive, and there's a poison in there, and it's not open, and so but we don't know if the poison was released or not released. So why the cat's in the box? It's both alive and unalive. But until you open the box to know either, it's both. So within the box, the cat is either alive or unalive at the same time. Because until you open the box to see what one it is, because you're not observing what's really going on, you can't determine whether the poison released and whether the cat was unalive by the poison or not. So that's what that's talking about. Sorry, this fell. I'm down below. I didn't see that it fell. So basically, that's what it's talking about. Quantum entanglement, quantum cat, quantum, yeah. Schrodinger's cat. Yep. You can look it up. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, alignment can. And of your ENT or your neutral energy, of your you got MET is malevolence of the neutral ET. So a line of your malevolent neutral extraterrestrial. So it's a malevolence of the neutral. Someone being malevolent or bad of the neutral energy or extraterrestrial. So MENT is a neutral extraterrestrial of malevolence or malevolence of the net. Okay, like internet, the malevolence of a line of the malevolence of, yeah, it's in the word alignment. It is in the word of alignment, but it doesn't have to mean that way. But a line of your meaning of your neutral energy of your T, of your flow. So it can mean many different meanings within that word. There's good and bad. Yes, it can mean that, but it can also mean something else. Words are spells. There are words within words. You have to break them up to get the full meaning of different meanings within. So yes, that's one of the meanings that it could mean, but it also means other good meanings too. It's just what you're aligning yourself to believe it is. Oh, much like the double slit experiment. Yeah, kinda. Similar. Little different, but similar. There's different variations and different experiments. Water studies is my favorite one because water studies is what you talk to water, what you say to water, and you put the water. Basically, it's more of the experience of your mind can't determine something unless you put your mind enters into it of observance. So when you're observing something, it affects the observation, and that screws with a lot of people that messes with all forms of science. So when you're aware of something, your awareness of something creates that observance to happen based on how you're observing it. But without observing it, you wouldn't be affecting it. So the only time something changes is based on your observance you're putting into it that makes it that way. So your vibe affects how something turns out. Your choice of how you're observing something affects the outcome of it. That's why I am statements are so important and powerful. So your observance can change everything. How you observe something affects everything. So your thoughts and feelings about me or anybody affects what happens to them based on what you're observing or expecting to observe on what's been said, what you choose to think about what's been said, whether you believe it or don't believe it, you're affecting it. Water studies confirms this. What you think about something in water or that has water in it, you're adding a healing and expectation on what you expect is occurring based on how you're observing and what you're seeing that person go through. Your thoughts create that reality, like that's life. So let's say you see someone in pain. Now you're thinking, oh, look, he's in pain. They're in pain. They're going to be in pain. They're in pain. And you're adding on to the pain by believing the person is in pain. If you look at someone in pain, you say they're now healed, they're now healed, they're now healed, rather than adding on to the pain, they will now become healed. They won't be in pain anymore. They'll be protected based on your observance and belief and choice to believe and say that. You can change someone by your observance and belief of them, by just declaring that they are this other rather than what they seem to be. So your choice and thoughts and feelings do create reality. And if that person chooses to agree with you on that reality, they become that reality. That's been confirmed by modern studies. You can tell someone and say, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, already happened, already happened, already happened. What's up, what's up, what's up. That's what that is. You can say now, 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 grace, 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 and more, and that person then becomes that connection. Yeah, me too. Encyclopedia, that's freaking awesome. I did too. You healed a third-degree burn. I did too on my left hand. I caused a second to third degree. I had a boil burn, and I said it's already healed. It's already healed. And I put lavender oil on it, organic, and some zinc ointment. And then I talked to it and said, "You're already healed. You're already healed." Within 24 to 48 hours, it was healed just by saying it was healed. Yeah, you can tell your body to heal itself. Good for the community. Awesome. Well, encyclopedia, the more alkalinity you do, the more it will heal people. If you do toxicity, that's false healing. And so if you actually do plants instead of the other, you'll heal people faster. So the way you heal people is by doing of the garden, not the slaughter. So if you go to the garden, you heal faster than doing the other. Okay, good. So alkalinity, which is not toxicity, getting away from honey, getting away from exploiting any energy, and going towards plants instead of the other will be better. Anything not exploited, anything not of unalivement. So of the garden, not the slaughter. So if you go towards healing of the garden, alkalinity, you will actually see a lot more healing through that. And you'll correct that based on that change in creation connection. Pretty cool. Done a lot of that. Okay. Pretty impressive what's been going on. But I think right now I'm taking in a lot of empathy energy for other people to help heal them, and that's what's going on right now for me. I've been working towards alkalinity and balancing all my minerals. Good. Okay, so here's the thing. If you go towards plants and not the other, you'll change. So if you go to challenge22.com, you'll see that. But sometimes you have to see it to believe it. So this is going to really wake up a lot of you if you do this. You may want to strangle me for bringing this up, but forgive me because you need to know that this is about the victim. Don't victimize other beings and you won't be a victim yourself. So here's what it is. Dominion documentary. Dominion documentary on YouTube or other places that have it. If you're in TikTok, they might have it. Joey Carbstrong will have information. And so if you look at Dominion, it's 2 hours long. Dominion documentary, not the movie, not the show Dominion. That's different. We're talking about the documentary. Veganism knowledge. If you go there, you'll confirm some pretty impressive information. It's 2 hours long, so you want to watch at least 30 minutes if you can handle it. And then the last 20 or 30 minutes of it. So the first 30 and the last 20. You'll get the full gist and listen to the last 20. You don't have to necessarily watch it, just listen to it. It's right after it talks about dolphins and stuff. Yeah, it will help you know what I'm about as a vegan. But the other thing is, you can go to Darius' scary documentary knowledge as well, and it will tell you stuff as well. And it will get you to go, why am I doing this? Why am I a part of it? Once you've learned that knowledge, then you go to challenge22.com. to become vegan and get the resources to do more alkalinity more. So just thought I'd let you be aware of that. I learned from a blood doctor who worked at the Pentagon. He saved my life. It was pretty cool. So I do a lot of alkalinity. You're pretty close to what I'm aware of, encyclopedia, when you bring up alkalinity. Always learning. I'm compelled to seek true knowledge and share what I learned to help. Yeah, so Jenny, true knowledge, Dominion documentary will give you huge knowledge that will scare you and get you to realize what you or others are doing if you're contributing to unalignment, things that people consider food that's not. So we want to go away from things that have central nervous system. So that means no fish, no honey, nothing, none of that, because that's enslaving other species and harming them and screwing with their life when we don't need to or we don't have to. We have other choices and decisions. So anyway, so it's pretty interesting what's going on. You're helping.
Go there.
You're doing a little bit? Okay, good. Yeah, I've had a lot of energies come at me today, so my body's feeling it and trying to correct. It's a lot. I have metal in my back and stuff, so I have to work around with foreign objects. Oh, that might help.
Seafood.
Seafood. Yeah, don't do seafood. Don't do any of that.
What kind?
That's on alignment. Go to like challenge22.com. You can talk to the health professionals there and support systems and groups, and they'll help you with the challenge chain. Oh, this helps save your souls. Yeah, well, here's the thing, Jenny. Animals have souls. Fish have souls. Look in their eyes. See their communication. They try to wiggle out of your hands. They're trying not to have you do stuff to them. They all have connections. We don't have to do that to them. It's not what others are doing, it's what we can do. We don't need to be part of that. We're smarter. We're better. We shouldn't have to do that to them. We have other choices and other decisions. We're frugivores. So, yeah, we're actually supposed to help be dominion over the animals. We're not supposed to be exploiting them and harming them. We're supposed to have them be equal with us. It's what we originally were supposed to do from the garden. It actually brings up in prophecies that by the end, we'll all live together without hurting each other. But in order to do that, we have to do that now. In order to manifest something, you have to act like it already is now. In law of attraction, it brings that up, like begets like. You have to act like it already is so that it can then show up. It's the way it works. So when you do that, you create a change. You create a beauty. And that's what occurs. Well, that'll work. If I just do the hand, it will help the neck. That's what I do. I forgot. If the neck is hurting, just massage your hands, and it should help you. Well, that's helping a ton. It's a way to help your neck. Just do it through your fingers. I need to go rest. Yeah, you're welcome to Encyclopedia. There's a lot of energy coming in today. Bless you. As always, it's a pleasure. You too. I'm just going through the music, and I'm about to go soon anyway. So, just waiting for the music to finish. Bless you and thank you. Thanks for the roses. I love those. Yeah, spirits love those. Okay, so how are we doing? Alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to finish for now. I'm not going to do any other goals. I think we're good for the goals right now. Francis, hi. I'm going to be going soon. Run shop. You went shopping? Someone went shopping? Okay, I'm doing some massaging stuff so that my neck feels better. So there's a thing where you massage your fingers. Yep, you massage your fingers. You can help your neck and other places. Yep. But I think I'm taking in other energies of other people, and I'm feeling other people's energies because of different trolls that came in earlier. So I put it there. It said, "We bless you." Oh, thank you. If I just put it there, that'll be good. Oh, I feel it. That's it. Okay, we got it. I think I figured it out. I know where it's at. It's in a certain spot. It's affecting.
What's the
Oh, good energies. They said you're okay here, Francis. Yeah, it's been really fun.
The land is sacred.
This year, I was asleep until 5:30 this evening. Yeah, a lot of us have been falling asleep, Jenny, a lot. Yesterday I was falling asleep early. I've been feeling weird. Today I feel like wanted to sleep as well, but then I couldn't. Like all of a sudden I did, and then I didn't. It's really strange. Been weird stuff going on. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some juice or some specialized drink that I'm gonna drink tonight before I go to bed. I didn't get that. Sorry. They said the land is sacred. They said you're okay here, Francis, and then they said the land is sacred. They're trying to tell you that you're okay here. They're telling you that you're safe here. That's what they were saying. Ah, thank you. You're welcome. I'm not going to be here very long. I'm about to go because of different things happening, and I'm going to relax. And they said, "How's your bed?" And I said, "Well, I'm going to get on my bed soon because of different things going on. I might have to turn my massage thing on too. A lot of fun stuff is going on. I'm going to do a shake. I'm going to make it shake before I go to bed and take it in because I need to. It's really fun right now. I just stopped by to say, "Oh, yeah, you're good, Francis." They're always trying to talk to you before you leave because they like you. You got guides or beings that are always coming in and saying hi to you. And I think they always say the same phrase each time. Oh, yeah, I already did. Diane, it's already in. I did it before I started the live stream. I already got it going. Thank you for reminding me, Diane. The water's already in it. I already turned it on. I put it in before I started the live stream. That's what I did before I started this live stream. That's why I was a little bit late to the twilight. I wanted to make sure I got the water done before I started the live, so I did. So it's done. But thank you for making sure I did. Yeah. Juice? Yeah, I'm gonna get the juice. I'm gonna get juice after this. It said make sure you do the juice. Yeah, no, I'm doing my powdered drink stuff with the soy. The soy is gonna help my whole body system. It'll help the spine and the neck. Yeah, so just so you know, if you ever have a neck problems, do soy. Soy milk. Do soy milk. Or anything with soy, it will help your spine and your body. It could. I know that I did it, and my doctor said, keep telling, they said, I need to tell other people what you're doing because if that's helping your spine, it's going to help others. What are you doing? I said, I'm taking in raw organic meal, and I've been doing stuff with soy. So when I started doing soy milk with it, I started noticing it helped. And others have been lied to about soy. They lie so that you go to the unalignment instead of the garden. Soy is amazing for you. And no, I do not have boobs. I've been upset because I don't have boobs. I said, I thought soy is supposed to give you tits or boobs. Where's my boobs? I'm fucking mad. I don't have boobs. I'm flat chested and I do soy all the time. Where's my boobs? So, so I've actually flat out said that. I'm like, where's my boobs? I'm supposed to have boobs. I'm supposed to have man boobs. Why can't I have boobs? No, so why is it soy giving you man boobs? People said it does. No, it's an urban legend. It's a lie. So no, it does not. What does give you boobs is hormones of unalignment stuff gives you man boobs. And so I've had to flat out tell people because it's a lie, and I'm tired of it. In fact, my doctors even did X-rays and noticed that when I did it, they're like, "How is your spine and your neck correcting itself, even with your surgery, even with your metal in there?" And I still can't do it fully because of the metal. So I'm gonna do that after this. I'm gonna do my shake. I'm gonna drink it, and I know it will correct it. I'll feel amazing tonight. I love soy. If I could do soy every day, I would. And so I do as much soy as I can. But if you could do soy every day, especially soy bell, it would be way better for you. And the more organic, the better. Yeah. So, but if you, yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. So I've noticed that you actually can sleep better. Your spine straightens. Your body aligns. It's got all the 9 essential nutrients you need, essential minerals. It's something you got to look into. Everybody is look into soy. Helps the bone system really well, especially for ladies, since your bones are a certain consistency different than guys. Mine is like a lady's bone system, but I'm a dude. I kind of have both connections due to my genetics.
Nose ring.
Yeah, nose ring. What about nose ring? I don't have a nose ring. Someone has a nose ring? They're talking to one of you with the nose ring or someone with the nose ring? They just said nose ring, not me. Okay. Anybody connected to a nose ring? They're talking. Is it someone with a nose ring? They said remove. They said remove nose ring. They're telling someone that someone is sinful and that they need to remove their. They said someone's sinful and they need to remove their nose ring. I don't know what they're talking about. Let Andy, maybe Diane, I don't know. Will you stay a while? I don't know. I'm gonna go in a sec. I just finished the song. What time is it? 8:48. I have no idea what's going on, but they said it's heaven up. Yeah, it's not me either. Someone with a nose ring gotta remove it. They're saying you're sinful. No, there's don't. It's fine. Do what you feel you need to do for you. Your body, your choice.
Break.
Yeah, 10:48 break. Yeah, I gotta rest. It's 10:48 where you're at. Yeah, I figured. Yes, 8:49 here. So, does anybody have any questions for the spirits before I go? I do need to rest. I need to get in some drinks and get my neck to feel better. I think it's telling me that I need to take in better nutrients, and I have it now, so we'll do it. Under my nose, anyways. Well, whether it is or isn't, bless you all. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to judge people for having a nose. uh, I have. There is no nose ring here. I don't pierce my ears or anything. I haven't. I was too much of a coward to do anything. I'm I'm in the house. Oh, someone with a nose ring. I'm in the house. They're saying I'm in the house. Someone with a nose ring is in the house. Are you talking about Andy? I don't know. They could be talking about Andy, Diane, or someone else. I have no idea what's going on. Weird energies. Okay. Anybody have any questions for the spirits or me? Think we're good for now? And I have shuffled the two different things. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pillow behind me, and that usually corrects my neck. But I'm definitely going to do some different things. There was some heat flux and other things, and they said there was gas that they were trying to pump through my. Yeah, I'm feeling it in my neck. He's good, not going back. Yeah. I'm good, Francis. There's a lot going on. He's good. He's not going back. Oh, good. I'm glad he's not going back.
This is my home.
This is your home. They said, this is my home. This is whose home? I think that's my soulmate. I'm in the house. This is my home. Oh, are you talking about the house on my visit board? You're claiming that that's your home, one of your homes? Well, I'm trying to manifest your home or something similar to that home. You want to help me get that home to be manifested?
I'm going.
And then we can help each other. I can hang out. I can hang out at that house, and we can talk through the spirit box at that house together. And you can tell me how to take care of it. That'd be cool. Maybe this is a spirit that's saying that this home on my vision board is their home, and that if we go to that home, we can create me to have it. Sweet dreams, everyone. Rest well. You too, Francis. Bless you. Want to do it? You're gonna do it? They said they will. Oh, that's awesome. Well, if you'll manifest it for me so I can get to your home and be in that home. The topper one, not the lower one. The lower one's okay, but the topper one is the one I really want. The one with the fountain. Hurry? They said you have to hurry. But I guess I got spirits or beings that are going to try to help me manifest the home that's their home. That's cool. Good to know. I hope so. Sorry, I'm drooling over myself. Abigail? What about Abigail? Okay, everybody. Anything else? I'm going to turn this off. Turn the water off. Sounds like something. What about a court? What about court? My trust holds many homes. Awesome. For my wife. What about for my wife? Awesome, Jenny. It sounds like Dark Vader. It can. It did. You're right. It did a little bit. I thought it was funny. They like the ocean sound for some reason. They said it reminds them of the ocean. That was what it was. I thought it was kind of sounding like it was a toilet or something, but they like it for some reason. They made it do that. I try to do the rain on it because I prefer that. And but it did sound like Darth Vader. Mary Ann. Yeah. Luke, your father. Anyway, so yeah, I got Baby Yoda behind me. And in front of me, I got two Baby Yodas. I got one that sounds like a baby when you press the stomach, and then I have one that's a coin holder. Got two Baby Yodas. Thank you. You as well. Thanks for the heart. The hand heart. Appreciate it. The hand heart emoji. Appreciate you. Yeah, so it's been fun. There's different things that have been going on. Okay, anything else, spirits? Think we're good. Okay, I'm gonna go relax. I have a Mandalorian Bluetooth speaker. That's cool, Jenny. I have a Mandalorian helmet, and I have like a whole like suit, of pants, and a and a jacket that can act like almost like armor of Mandalorian, but it's more like a gray suit. connection, but it's not a Mandalorian, but it's almost like one. And it's nice material. It's like military material.
Now.
It's really awesome. Yeah, you too, Jenny. Nell. I heard a tune there. What was that? Oh, the bowl. It was probably a bowl. I did the bowl earlier, and I do tuning fork earlier. I think it was probably healing the tune. Oh, the tune was the music earlier was oh, and that tune you're hearing in the background, that's the music box. It's going doo doo. Yeah, that's the music box. So the spirits will touch it, and it will do like a music. That's what that is. Yeah. And this is the bowl, but the little doo doo doo. Yeah. So they'll go and touch the music box. Go ahead and touch the music box. They just did. Doo doo. Yeah, that's them touching the music box. No one's here other than me. It's over on my desk by my TV. They're standing right by it. They said, "Come over to the noise." So I went and talked to them, and they're hanging out.
What?
Bless you. Yeah, they like touching it. Confirm. Sometimes they'll respond in the music box as if they're talking to me. Right now, I'm not hearing what it's saying, or I haven't been paying attention to it enough to know what they're saying through the music box. Birthday at 11. Wait. Birthday at 11. So are you saying on my birthday on the 18th at 11 something's going to happen? So it's a Sunday.
Investigator.
Investigator. Okay, so at 11 something will happen on January 18th. They said birthday at 11. They could be talking to one of you. For Sam. They're saying for me. I was wondering who it was for too, because there's other birthdays that you're all telling me is this month. They said on my birthday for Sam. Get now. They've been putting something together. They said that they're putting something together. Flowers. Hours. So they're saying on my birthday on January 18th, they're putting something together at 11. Something will happen. They said something about a box. I know, it's so cool, Francis. Something about a box on my birthday, and I'll be 41 years old. What about flowers? Someone give me a box of flowers? What? Oh, are you talking about... Oh, seriously? How is that possible? So, okay, guys, I have a ring with a ring and a mood ring. Oh, I didn't show you this. So I got a new little thing here that's supposedly a cloudy, soapy looking moon gem that I got for free. I even have a what is it called? A not fool's gold. It's called, what's fool's gold called? It's pyrite. I have a pyrite ball, and Diane knows about it. But they gave me a free necklace that's been giving me really cool things that happen. That's supposedly a creamy moonstone. It's a creamy moonstone, and I got it for free. I didn't know what it was because we didn't give any information. It came with something else, and so that was pretty cool. Touch. I'm touching it. They're talking about a box that has flower in it, a rose in it, and then there's a thing in there that is a moonstone ring with a crown around it, and it has a flower button with it. They're talking about that. They said the box on my birthday at 11. So they're claiming that I'm going to meet or could meet my soulmate. I could meet my soulmate on my birthday, and they're saying at 11. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but we'll see what occurs. Whatever occurs, occurs. Yay, congratulations. Yeah, that's what they're claiming, but they've claimed stuff like that before. It doesn't always happen. So they're saying on my birthday at 11, and then I have a ring, and I haven't met anybody, but I've been holding on to those for years. One of them just since 2022 when I got it, the ring. The other, and I got it through a trade, through bartering at a Renaissance fair before it went fully vegan. But I was going that direction. I learned what veganism was sort of at that time, but I was still deconstructing things. Then the ring, yep. And then I have a button that has a cubic zirconian diamond that's my grandmother's button. And that's connected to a book called Heirloom Brides. It was going to go to another girl, but then she chose not to go for me. And then she gave me the ring back, a different
You're
ring,
aware of me.
that I had to sell it back or get it melted or do something else.
Fine.
But
Fine.
basically what happened was someone else took, was going to take it, but I gave it back and got rid of it. And resold it for not as much as I paid for it, but I got some of it back. But another thing that happened was I had a dream, and I was supposed to give that button where a girl is supposed to hold on to 999 buttons, and then I would give the 1,000th button. So I had this dream where I took a fake diamond out of it. Yeah, I have photos on my you can go look at, I've done photos of it on TikTok. You can find it where it shows the ring and all of that. I should have it on here where I on my page. So you can try to go through it and look for a box that has a flower on it and look for a ring and a button and a white button, and you'll see it. It's there. But that's supposed to go to a girl that I end up with. But I had a dream that I was taking the fake one in and putting a diamond in there, and I didn't think that it would fit, but the dream showed me to do it. So I followed what the dream told me, and I super glued it in. It's been in there ever since. So that came from another ring that was supposed to be a engagement ring to a previous girl that I was supposed to end up with that gave up on me. So all of that is part of who should be, whoever ends up with me will get all of those and more. I even have a heart button that's blue, or not button, a heart, Heart of the Ocean replica, not as big as that one from Titanic. So it is yep, it's a sapphire, blue sapphire heart as well that will go to her. So I have the necklace, and then I have this pink one. And then that represents love, and then some other stuff. Then that and some other stuff. I even have like a rose that's in a case that will be given to her. Different things will be given to her that I've held on for years. I'm a romantic. I've been holding on to different things that represent my life and connections of what I want to give to the one I end up with. She will be giving tons of gifts, proving that I loved her and I held on to things for her. And it will be to the one that chooses me. But the dream I had was I had a dream of doing it so it goes to the person that ends up with me, and that would be the button. The button is carved in a white rose, creamy rose button plastic, but it's really cool. White rose, and that symbolizes purity and pure love of growth. And then another is the moonstone that has the crown on it that represents my middle name, Stephen, for crown. So she is going to be the crown of my purity of love to the divine bridge. Yep. Anyway, sorry, I'm going to get going. I'm having a lot of neck problems, so I'm going to have to relax and take in that soy and correct this.
My lungs collapsed.
But a lot of things are going on. But I think I'm taking in all the energy of those negative people that came in, and I got to counter it. But it's good that it's coming out so that it can go. But bless you all. Grace be with you. Yeah, there's been going a lot of different stuff, but they claim that it was gas coming through the vents that housing is trying to do. So there's a lot of different beings that have been coming after me, but I'm protected and I'm okay, and there's a lot of shield. Well, bless you for whoever had your lunch collapse. Anyway, so take care, everybody. Grace be with you. I'll be around. I might do a live stream on Wednesday or Thursday if I feel up to it. But for now, I'm going to rest for the night or the twilight. It's 9:06 p.m. Mountain Time, and it's like 11:06 p.m. Eastern Time. So take care. Thank you for being here. I love you all, and I appreciate you. Is there anything else you all want to say before I go, or this is my home? We deliver. Okay, will do. Take care, guys. I'm going to go get my shake and get that awesomeness in and be good for the night. Or twilight. Bless you. Infinite rising to you all. And get ready between now and the 18th. A lot of shifts for all of you. It'll be better by the 18th for sure. Okay. Love you. Thank you, spirits. Yeah. Well, manifest it for me so I can talk to you at your own. Okay. Here we go. Thank you, everybody. Oh, 61.4K. Thanks, everybody. All right, here we go. Awesome. All right, what's going on? We were supposed to tell the spirits how to find their star. Okay. How? What do you mean find their star? Can't remember? For my wife. Okay, everybody. Bless you. Thank you here on YouTube and Facebook. Bless you. Hope you're doing good. It is 9:07 p.m. Mountain Time. It is January 5th, 2026. Take care. Always. They're here always, they say, the spirits, protectors. Anyway, take care, all. Have fun.